Hello and welcome to Knitting at Tiffany's with Added Bling. I'm your host Tiffany.
And Erin.
And welcome today if you're a new viewer, and thank you if you're a return viewer. We have lots to talk about today.
And do you hear that?
No.
Silence.
Silence.
Because someone's not here.
We have no special guests today. It's just us.
Just us. Yeah.
That's okay.
So we should be able to focus more.
No, hey, she's been great on the last few podcasts.
She's
And she's been a lot of fun. And people like her. It's great.
Most of the time. But we have lots of stuff today, so we need our focus, right?
Yes, we do. Yeah, we have lots.
We've been busy. We've been casting on all the things.
More so her than me.
You've been casting stuff on too.
I have, and now we have new stuff to do, so I have new stuff to cast on.
We
so
have
excited.
like new stuff for our cow,
our new cow,
and stuff came in the mail, and stuff has been finished.
Not for me again.
So when we start, usually we start with our Kit Kat corner.
Yes.
But we're not going to do that today.
No.
Why aren't we going to do that, Tiffany?
Because I'm on a fitness challenge, and I'm doing a lifestyle change of eating for 8 weeks in my 8 weeks.
That's what you said.
Yeah, 8 weeks. And my husband and I are doing this challenge together, and it's been great. Like, honestly, people eat birthday cake in front of you, like chocolate birthday cake, and I'm like, oh, thanks. And in Demon, like, I didn't have a craving, nothing. Mm-hmm. I wasn't even drooling over it. I was just like, whatever.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe that. Like, that was shocking for me. I was just shocked at myself that I could respond that way. So no Kit Kat.
She loses points.
I lose points, yeah.
And we only have 3 left. So I thought, oh, yay, we'd be able to finish it today, but we're going to wait. We'll finish it off another day, and then, boom, they're done.
Yeah. So like 8 weeks.
Yeah. From today? I thought you've already been doing it.
No, I think it's middle of November is when it ends.
Okay, well, next time Avery has to be with us, I think we might just finish it off.
Yeah, totally.
Because I'm not waiting that long.
That's okay.
Just waiting through that.
No worries.
So then after Kit Kat Corner, we usually do our diamonds.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend?
Yeah. And you
I got something.
She had something, and I've been a little naughty. So I have stuff.
Ooh, tisk.
And I have something that's not yarn related.
Oh.
That I just wanted to share.
Yeah,
so
sure. Why not? That's okay.
Yeah.
And it's still good.
Yeah.
So you want me to start?
Yeah, you start.
Okay. So I got my yarn box. I don't know. I was away for the past week and a half on a course for work, and it was great, but I barely got any knitting done. So that was kind of a boo. But I did come home to a great package.
And this is September's box, right?
And this is September's yarn box, yes. And I just want to hold this up so I have it. And it's called Crave Yarn. And that's her. You can see that. And it is called
Heather.
Thank you. I was thinking something else. Because for a second I had to double look at that.
It's in a fancy scroll. So, yeah.
Heather. And it's a superwash American wool, mulberry silk, and nylon, and it's a DK, and each one is 284 yards. And look at that.
And they sent her the perfect color.
Oh my god, totally. And what's the color called? Curio?
Yeah.
Curio. Who cares? It's gorgeous.
It's the perfect
color.
color.
Look at that. It's amazing. It's really nice.
And you have plans for it.
And I have plans for it. So I have a coat that I bought with Erin a few years ago when we were shopping. And this is exactly the same color pretty much. And I was just saying to her that I need a hat and I need mitts because I have nothing to wear with it. And this would be perfect. And then my lapis lazuli shawl that I'm knitting on right now would be the perfect scarf to go around and be like awesome. Mm-hmm. So yeah, this is going to go into my queue, and I have to find the proper
patterns.
hat, and then that's going to go there.
Yeah.
So I know when I have the time, this is what I'm making with this. So yeah, that's awesome. I'm really happy with the color. Like, it was perfect. I think I still have blue picked on there because I seem to get a lot of blues, but I think I'm going to be canceling.
Okay, we've been going back and forth about this.
I think I'm going to be canceling my yarn box because one, I've been doing it for I don't know how many seasons now.
I think now you've done it longer than I have.
Yes.
Because I started before you, but I think now at this point, from when I canceled to now,
I think we're like we're exactly the same.
Or you've been a member longer.
Yeah, and Erin's right. You know what I mean? Like, look at all the other things she gets now that instead of having yarn box. And yarn box, when it converts to Canadian, is costing me a fortune. And if I think about that, I could have joined like a 3-month club and still be able to do that like every 3 months, or
and
I
change it up.
Yeah, and do different yarn clubs and different things. And I would like to try other people's yarn out there.
Or use the money that you spend on yarn box each month, and then pick a new indie dyer each month that you want to try.
Right.
So that's kind of what I've been doing.
Totally. Because if I break it down, it does. It's costing me a lot of
and
money.
sometimes like this month you get something really awesome that you
Yeah.
may not have picked out. But other months she gets stuff that, you know, she wouldn't have picked out.
No. Right.
And you're not sure if you're going to use.
And honestly, it's almost $400 Canadian
for
it
6 months.
For 6 months, yeah. That's what I'm saying. For 6 months, it's almost $400 Canadian. Some people's, like, that's a year for some people to get shipments and stuff. And so, totally, I figured that's the money I have to spend. I can spend it over. Instead of now on Yarn Box, I can spend it on other things.
Yeah, you want to try Hedgehog?
And I do. Oh my God, I do. I'd like to do, I know I'd be taking a huge risk with color, but I really like their yarn.
They do a lot of vibrant colors. I think you'd be okay. Like, they don't do a lot of muddy stuff.
No, they do vibrant colors. And I'd like to try Yarn Inc., Elisa's yarn. I would love to try her. She's on my list as well. So there's Steve Brady, I have 2. And I could totally find more, trust me. So, yeah.
So is October your last month then, or do you have to cancel it now?
No, I have to cancel it now, I believe.
Okay.
Oh, I have to double check that actually. March, April, May, June, July, August, September. I
So
think,
you better do it
I think
before
it's now.
they bill you on the 1st.
So, what's today?
The 2nd.
Oh. Okay.
She
But no, that's okay. I can email them and
Okay.
cancel it. I think I could do that too. I will do both. I will cancel
We'll
and
see.
email them.
We'll see.
It's just because I've been at that course for the last
Yeah.
week and a half, and like I'm still not on days yet. I don't even know what day it is. I just caught up on sleep like yesterday. Today I didn't get much sleep, and so I'm still off a bit. We're good. We're good. It will get better. I know it will.
Okay.
It will. It will.
She might be a member for another 6 months.
Hopefully not, because I had plans.
I'm sure if you do it now, they can work something
And my
out.
birthday month is coming up
yeah.
next month, and you know what I have to do when my birthday month is. I need to buy more yarn.
I was going to say, what do you need to do? I'm like, oh, just you're going to do shopping. She buys presents for herself. So.
I do.
Yeah.
I have to spoil myself. But that's something I've always done for myself. I buy myself a birthday present. Always, every year. Don't you?
No.
Oh. Well, yeah, she did. Sure, you did. You bought lots of birthday presents for yourself.
I did buy lots of birthday presents.
That made up for
myself.
some of the other years.
Yes, but usually I don't. So.
You have to. You got to you got to spoil yourself. So, okay, enough about me. Now to you.
So I have one thing I'm going to show. 2 things. One thing's not yarn related. And then there's a couple of other things that have come, but I'm going to space them out in other segments. And just so you know, I got some mystery boxes. And we're going to do that at the end where we open them on camera again. Because I think people enjoyed that.
Yeah, I do too.
So if you want to see 2 mystery boxes opened, we'll do that at the very end.
Yeah.
So first I'm going to show you, I think last time we mentioned that I won a prize.
Oh, yeah, she won a prize.
I got a prize because
Baby Fiber Arts.
she's been rubbing off on me her lucky star.
I'm totally lucky, and I get, you know what? It's because she's lucky. She just doesn't know it.
So I got my prize, and this is the one I picked from Baby Fiber Arts. Let's see if I get the card. And her name is Paula. And I picked Pansy.
It's beautiful.
And I don't know, because you know what? It's weird because it's purples and yellows.
I know, but the different
But
purples
it's a
together
different
is
type
really
of purple
pretty.
that I usually go for. Like usually I go for more like the magenta purples.
Yeah.
But I don't know, something about this one I saw, it just struck me.
I really like it. You want me to hold it a little closer?
Sure. I was trying my best.
I know. You were doing a great job. I was just going to say I can show the card closer. And there's nothing on here that I can't show. And then I think it's beautiful. Like, I love this purple.
Mm-hmm.
And that one's nice. And then that's your magenta purple.
Yeah.
But look at that. It's so pretty.
And then it's perfect for pansy. Like it's a little pansy.
It's perfect.
So I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
It's
but
perfect.
when, rarely do I'll find something.
Oh, yeah. Totally. And if it won't be for her, it'll be for
I wonder
you.
if Rebecca likes yellow.
I don't know. She
She
likes
loves
purple.
purple, so
Like,
I
yeah.
wonder if she'd like socks in that. She wouldn't turn down any socks, I don't think.
No, I don't think so. She loved her rainbow socks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And did you see Paula reposted when you showed her the yarn last time? She reposted us. That's so sweet. Thank you, Paula. That's so nice of you.
Okay, so that's
one. One
that will
down.
go in the bag. And then I have another one that I want to show now.
Okay.
And it's not yarn related.
That's okay.
But it's artisan made. And I think most knitters and appreciators of indie
Oh, totally. I am.
companies
I don't see why not.
appreciate artisan made stuff. So for Christmas, little backstory, for Christmas my mom gave me a Etsy gift card. Dangerous. Too many choices though, right?
I know, that's the problem.
Too many choices. So that's why it's taken me this long
Yeah.
to use it, because I was like, well, I don't want to get yarn because I buy yarn myself And usually the yarn I buy, I make and give away, right? So I didn't want to get yarn that I would end up giving away and then, you know, whatever. So I'm like, I want something that I'm going to keep.
Yeah, why not? It's your birthday. It's your Christmas present.
Yeah, it's a Christmas present. I want something that I'm going to keep and have, you know, for many, many, many years. So it took me a while to narrow down what I was looking for. First, I started just looking for poppy stuff because I was like, oh, I like poppies, right? So I was looking at poppy artwork. I was looking at poppy, like, home decor. I was looking at poppy, blah, blah, blah. And then in the search feed, some earrings came up. And I was like, oh, earrings. Oh, I wear earrings.
Yes.
But they weren't quite what I wanted. So then I started looking for other stuff. Long story short, I decided, I found a seller who does enamel work. And I messaged her and I asked her if she could do something custom for me because there was nothing in her shop that was exactly what I wanted, but she had some things that I think could be what I wanted.
Oh, okay.
So I messaged her and I'm like, can you do a custom request? I want some like circular earrings that kind of are representative of poppies, right?
Yeah.
But aren't poppies. Like, I don't want to walk around with poppies on my ears.
Right. Like, you didn't want the poppy flower or something?
I didn't want like poppy flowers. I just wanted something that kind of had the feeling of poppies.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, sure. And what she did is she ended up doing 3 samples for me.
Oh, nice.
And sending me a picture and saying, pick which one you like best. So I was like, that was really awesome. So I'm wearing the ones.
I know. They're so pretty.
And then I ended up, should I take them off? Because I can't
take off one?
Yeah, I can't get my head close to the camera.
No problem.
It's not gonna happen.
I could show.
Okay, so these were my poppy ones. And then while I was ordering from her,
very nice.
I ordered another pair.
I hope you can see those.
And they came in this really pretty box. And this is her card.
Very nice. So I don't know if you can see it, but there's a poppy print like right on
It's
there.
basically red, and then she did some speckling in the middle for the poppy center.
Really nice.
So she does enamel work. So she takes a metal base and she uses glass enamel and she melts it and does all kinds of crazy stuff. And she's got some really
very lightweight. I
can't even feel that I'm wearing them. So
yeah,
these were my
very lightweight.
This is the card.
Laugh, L-A-F.
I would say Laugh.
Laugh. That's what it sounds
Laugh
like. Laugh Designs. Yeah.
And this is Lori. That's her card. And this is the other pair I bought. And I think this shows her enamel work even better.
Yeah. And these are really pretty. Yeah. Like these, I'm not a red fan and I'm not a puppy fan. It's her. She loves it. And I know that totally. And they're really nice. Like, don't get me wrong. If I thought they were ugly, I'd probably tell her. But no, they're not. And they're really nice. Well, it's my opinion. But I mean, still, I think they're really nice. But these are stunning. Like, look at that.
So that's all enamel, and she enamels the back as well with a harder enamel for strength.
Yeah.
She does a really, really nice job. So if you like earrings, and you like artisan-made earrings, we will put the link in the show notes.
These are beautiful. Like, the colors in them are stunning, and she can wear with so many things. Like, that's what I like about
There's another pair I have my eyes on, but I'm not going to show you because then someone might buy them.
We wouldn't want that to happen. No. But it's very nice. Very nice.
So those many rings.
Excellent. And then you have, is there anything else you have?
There's nothing I'm going to show right now. I'm going to space it out throughout our other segments.
Okay. And then we have boxes, though, what you were talking about. Those will be at the end of our segment.
At the end. At the very end of the podcast.
So she has some special mystery boxes, people. Ooh, mystery boxes. Two of them. Yeah. So you got to stick around to the end so that you guys can see it.
Both are from Rosie's Moments, and we've done her boxes before.
Yeah. And they're really nice.
They'll be at the end.
Really nice. So, yeah.
So I think we can go into our diamonds in the rough. Our whips.
Our whips.
Whips.
Wait, this girl's got way too many whips coming out of her Wazoo, let me tell you.
So many whips. I cast on all the things. I think last week cast on a new project every day.
Wow.
Almost. And then I would cast it on, I'd work on it, and then the next day I would cast it on. Jeanette was talking about this.
Yeah.
Where there was something in September.
Yeah.
That they were casting on a new project every day for
day.
September. That would be a little crazy.
She said that too.
Yeah, she was overwhelmed.
She was trying it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I think for a week, to do that for a week.
Yeah.
And then now I have projects that are just ready to go that I can work on.
That's
that are
true.
ready. And then you have a lot of whips too for you.
Yes, I do. And then I'm going to actually be casting on some more.
Yeah.
Because it's our new cal and I have some new stuff to cast on. And and just like you just said, it's just to get us started so that when you want to work on something, it's there and ready to go and you can just pick it up, do a couple rows, and then put it down and pick up something else, do a couple rows.
Yeah.
And so you have that.
Especially if you're one of those people who when you finish something, you're like, I don't know what to do next.
Right.
And
so
you waste like a few days figuring that out.
Yeah.
If you have some already kind of started, then you can just pick one of those up.
That's so true. Yeah. I agree with that. So yeah, do you want me to go first? How many do you have?
I have 4.
Okay, how about you do like,
And I think 3 of them are new.
how about you do 2, I do 1, you do 2, and then I do 1.
Okay. So I'm going to do 2.
Okay, yeah.
Which ones do you want to see? Pick a bag.
Whatever you like. Oh, pick a bag?
Yeah.
Hello Kitty bag's usually for Avery,
Yeah.
so I don't know if I want to see that first. And I know this is your typical sock bag.
Yeah.
And this I don't know what this is
Okay.
because I've never seen that. I've never seen that bag before. So let's go with the new bag because I've never seen this
Okay,
before.
so the new bag is also a new bag.
Yeah.
It's
there's
bag I bought.
There's another new purchase.
I don't often buy bags.
No, she doesn't. That's for sure.
Unless it's something, well, because I can make them, right?
Yeah, but I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Unless it's something unique.
It's something unique or something that I don't want to make
I don't
or
blame
deal
you.
with. And this one has vinyl in it, and I don't like sewing with vinyl. So I watch the Knitting Broomstick
Yes.
and with Jilly,
Yes.
and she's doing a giveaway right now for a chicken boots tote. Like I
Yes, I
might,
saw that.
Did you see that?
I
might
did.
put that on my
It's very
Christmas
nice.
list.
The tote bag?
Yeah,
is,
the
it's
tote
very
bag, 'cause
nice.
I don't make totes. And I think the prompt to enter was you had to go to the Chicken Boots site
Yeah.
and see what you would like, say what kind of bag you liked.
Right.
And so I was like, all right. So I went there, and of course you see things. And I saw this little bag. And now when it came,
It is little.
and I opened it, I was like, ooh, this is little.
It's tiny little.
Look how cute it is.
It's cute though.
Okay, it's got a little pocket at the front, so I put the business card of my yarn in there.
Let me hold this up.
So it's really tiny.
I just want to take this.
It doesn't have a zipper or a drawstring. It's got an elastic top.
Yeah, so there's an elastic stretchy top up here.
Yeah, with a handle.
And
I don't remember
there's
what
your
this size was called, but
handle.
I'll put it in the show notes.
And there's a pocket on the front here, and then
It's mostly
it's
vinyl.
all vinyl. Look at that bottom and the whole back and sides. Which I don't get how they do this, and I don't know how it does it without it falling apart because it's vinyl. I mean, you
I
stitch
hate
into
vinyl.
it,
I hate working with vinyl.
but it must be a pain in the butt. But this is Chicken Boots, and they
It's
do
Chicken Boots,
great
and you
job.
know what?
Like this
they
is
have nice
yeah.
patterns, and it's nicely put together. I just wasn't sure how I would use it.
But it's small. Like seriously,
But
it's
then
small.
I cast something on. And after I cast it on, I had it in a different bag, and I was like, wait a minute, this would be perfect in my new little Chicken Boots bag because it's so I don't need. I think if I was doing my normal socks with magic loop, I think it would be. I think it would fit, but it would be awkward. But I decided to try because I cast on a vanilla sock.
Yeah, don't forget her unicorn that she was looking for in our
Yeah.
yarn curl that she found.
My unicorn with some 9-inch circulars,
Her unicorn fits into this bag.
and yeah, my giant unicorn fits in the bag. But I cast on a vanilla pair of socks, and I decided because they were vanilla, I would try
Yeah.
the 9-inch circulars because one of my new goals for the year
Is?
when I switched out was to do a sock, just at least one sock on 9-inch to see if I like them.
Not a pair, just a sock.
Just a single sock.
Oh, okay.
However, the way I'm going to do these, I'm going to explain. I think it's going to be a pair then on the 9-inch. So this has one little ball and one little needles, and this fits in this bag nicely.
But there's another ball though for another
No,
sock.
I'm just going to work from this.
Oh, so there's only one ball for both pairs of socks?
You know what I'm going to do?
No.
I'm going to try something new.
Okay.
I'm going to knit this.
Yeah.
I'm going to knit the whole ball.
Oh, like the stuff that we bought at Doc Knits.
Kind of.
Yeah.
So I have a toe,
Yeah.
and I'm just going to keep knitting until I almost run out and do another toe,
At the end of it.
and then cut it in half,
Awesome. And then
add
you
a
just
cuff,
and then do your heel.
like so do afterthought cuffs and afterthought heels.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
I don't know if it will work,
It will work.
but in theory, I think it will.
It will work.
So because these are 9-inch, I can just keep going until this is gone.
So are you gonna put a waist yarn in where you want to do the cuff? So you're just gonna do it.
I'm
Okay.
just literally going to make
That's
a
cool.
huge tube
It's gonna work.
with another toe on the other end,
Totally.
fold it in half to see where the middle is,
But you're gonna
cut it.
Are you gonna use a different color for your heel and your
Yeah.
cuff? Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I'm
It will
thinking-
work. It will
okay,
so work.
Okay, I could use your opinion.
Do you
These
need-
are for my brother who would wear pretty much anything. And I was thinking of doing the heels and the cuffs in something like totally wackadoo. What wackadoo color would you put with this?
with red.
It's
You
red,
can make
white.
it green, so they're more like Christmas socks.
I don't want Christmas socks. Anyway,
It'd be like Grinch socks.
I should tell you what yarn I'm working on.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I had the
Oh,
craving when I was like, I want to cast on socks. I had the craving to cast on a pair with a ball of my cupcake yarns.
Oh, I was gonna say who does this because this is like a Desert Vista Dye Works where she does the
The
stripes and the
speckles? Lots of
speckles and
people
stuff.
do
And
So this is a cupcake.
very cool. What's it called?
It's called Cruella de Vil
Oh, awesome! So that's the Dalmatians in there.
and Cruella, and it was from one of her Disney clubs.
Very cool.
And I thought my brother would like these.
And they're like a workhorse.
I
yarn,
love
eh?
her yarn.
She's got like really.
It's soft, but I mean, I do my socks on 2mm, which makes it a denser fabric.
That's a 2mm.
Yeah, but I really do like her yarn, and I have quite a bit of it.
So how's it to knit with these little things?
Okay, you know what? So far,
I'm curious because
I'm gonna put my ball back in my chicken boots bag. Boop.
I just want to know, like, is it
The
not that I wanna
first
know.
couple of rows, because I actually started the toe on magic loop, and I did a couple of inches on magic loop before. I was like, hey, I can put my 9-inch circs on these. And it took me a couple of rows where it was feeling awkward.
Yeah.
And I'm at the point now, and I'll show you how I hold them.
Yeah, because I
I'm at
hold
the
my
point now.
needles different. She's a continental knitter, and I'm an
Okay,
English
so
knitter, I
hold
guess
them
you'd
like
call
that.
it.
I put my pinkies here as a brace.
Oh, okay.
And
you might want to show that up there if you can.
I'm not an orangutan. So I do this. I'll try and show you. So I do this, and I hold it like this, and then I do that.
Yeah.
So
Because you continental knit, that's why you
yeah, I
can do
continental
that.
it. So I have to hold it.
Oh, like there. You can see it from
Can
the
you
back,
see it?
kind of. See how you have your fingers
Okay,
tucked
so
in there, and then
okay.
her pinkies come out front.
I've got my little pinkies over here at bracing, and then I hold it in this hand, and I just go whip, whip,
Yeah.
whip, whip, whip. So at this point, it's not faster than magic loop, but it's also not slower.
Okay.
So it
that's
doesn't
good.
bother me.
That's good.
And because I don't have to worry about switching my needle tips, like I can just go around and around, it's very mindless. So I brought this to, like, Avery had a birthday party yesterday.
Right.
And I brought this because I could just sit there and you're just knitting. I didn't have to worry about if I was at the end of a row or not.
Right, exactly.
And I could just like watch her and just knit. And then I brought this
to watch
somewhere else. I'll probably bring this when I take her swimming lessons too.
That'd be good. Yeah,
Because
because
I don't
you
have
have
to
the
think about
plastic
it.
bag now.
And yeah, because the vinyl bottom, I
Totally.
can totally put this on the
And if it's a wet
disgusting
surface,
wet
no worries.
pool floor. So I'm thinking this will be this. I think this bag will be good for this kind of project.
Totally.
A
Something
vanilla
small.
sock
Yeah.
from one of these little balls that roll around.
Yeah.
On 9-inch circulars.
Yeah. So now, do you have to increase somewhere?
No. Why would it increase?
Because you're doing a sock, so after the ankle and stuff, don't you have to increase a little bit for the part of the calf? Because if you're
These
gonna
got
make,
skinny man legs.
oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, if you're making one big tube,
Yeah.
they're gonna be higher socks going past the bottom of the calf.
A little
there.
bit, because
So-
usually when I do my regular socks, I
Just
only have a
asking.
little bit left over, right?
Okay.
So they will be taller, but men don't tend to have legs that go like that. Like they tend to have like,
My husband has big calves.
but calves, not ankles,
Right. No, not
right?
ankles.
So they can usually go up a little higher before.
Yeah. Yeah, but even my socks, when I knit them, my calf starts, and I have big calves too, and that's where they either fall down because my calves.
Well, then he's gonna wear
Very
slouchy socks.
There's nothing wrong with it; they'll still be pretty. But I
I'll
was just asking.
see,
I was
like
just
I
asking
said,
the question
This
just
is
to understand.
this is the first time I'm trying this.
Excuse me. That is a
And
great idea.
if
It's
it
gonna
works,
it's gonna work.
I think it will work. But like if I find that they are too tall, I don't think I'd want to add increases, and then I'd have to like increase and decrease and know where my
Right.
center point is, and I don't
Exactly.
want to bother with that. So I think it will just be they get slouchy socks.
That's fine. I think they're gonna be really cool. It'll work.
I think so. It'll be an interesting experiment.
Of course. I like those little needles. I don't know if I can knit with them only because of my nails.
But see, you might be able
your
to because I
fingers-
poke my finger, and it would be nice.
Yeah, so I use my nail to push
Yeah.
the tip of the needle, but like there's not much room, so the needle sits underneath my nails, so my nails are kind of in the way
Yeah.
when I knit with that because I was just trying to do one row and I'd be
'Cause that's-
really slow on it, and I'm already a slow knitter. Don't make me look slower. Like
That's
seriously.
the only thing I find with these is that I have to push the stitches along more, and so I'm pushing with my finger more,
Ouch.
and so it's poking my finger more.
Yeah, and they're a little bit sharp.
They're not too bad. I'm wondering if the higher ones I have are the regulars because they would be blunt, more blunt.
Do you have the 9-inch?
Yeah, I have 9-inch
Oh, really?
highs too. I wanted to try both
I
of
can do
them.
it. They have them. Very cool.
So we'll see.
Very cool.
I think I can continue. I think I can stick this out until the end.
Okay. I think that's a great idea.
So that's
though.
one of my new cast-ons.
Excellent. And let's go with this bag because I like it. I like the little yarn pull she put on there now.
So this bag is usually an Avery bag.
It is too.
But it doesn't have to be. So it doesn't have an Avery project in it right now. I don't even know what's in it. What did I put in it?
How did she not know? I don't
Oh,
know.
because I just put it in this morning.
Oh.
This was one for our new Cal.
Oh,
So should I talk about this now or wait?
that's my stomach.
I know.
Just talking. I'm
She's
sorry.
hungry.
I'm starved.
She's
I haven't eaten
hangry.
yet. I'm really hungry. This one.
I don't know,
And
like,
I
you-
have to drink one of these, which is 64 ounces, every day, and I do good with it. And sometimes I drink more.
Yeah. I don't. I'm horrible with
I have
water.
food right now. Okay, so we want to do the other Avery bag?
I'll do the Avery bag.
And we'll leave
And
that
this
for
is
the
an
last
Avery
last.
bag because it's got Hello Kitty on it. So this is pretty much always Avery. So I'm doing a test knit. And this is going to be Avery's new sweater.
Oh, very cool.
And the pattern,
Are you allowed to say anything about it?
I can probably say, because it's on Ravelry, I mean, the test set and stuff. It's,
Okay.
it's got elephants on it. It doesn't have elephants on it yet.
Cool.
But basically what it is, it's a top-down raglan cardigan, and then it's got some elephant color work on the kind of up the bottom of the cardigan.
Oh, okay.
Right? So I'm not at that point yet, because I cast on, and I got to where I separated the sleeves, and I knit to where I would be starting to put the elephants, and then I put it aside to cast on other things. So I can probably show you more, like hopefully next time I'll have some elephants started.
Oh, look how pretty.
I like how it's working out.
And you're doing it 2 colors, so the elephants will be the one color.
The
and then
elephants will be pink.
Very nice.
So it's going to be purple and pink.
It's really pretty. And Avery loves.
Getting this all sorted. Alright, so.
Look how cute that is.
Yeah, so right now it just looks like a basic cardigan. So the neckband is pink, the button bands will be pink,
Yeah.
the
Elephants
hem,
will be pink.
the cuffs on the sleeves and the hem of the bottom will be pink, and the elephants will be pink.
Very cool.
And I'm using for this Barocco Vintage.
Oh, okay.
And for an acrylic blend, I think this is one of my favorite acrylic blends. Like, just feel that.
Oh my god, it's really nice and soft.
It's nice and
And
soft.
it's like dense that it gives
It
warmth,
has body.
feels warmth to it, and has a nice stitch definition.
And I've used this before and washed it, and I think it washes pretty well. So I
Very
like this one.
nice. That's very nice. I can't wait to see that knit up. I love
Oh,
elephants.
yeah, you do
Is
love
it trunk
elephants.
up?
I don't remember.
Trunk up?
Maybe while you're talking, I can look up the pattern
Okay.
and show you, because
It's
this is my second one.
amazing. Awesome. So, let's see. I left you guys last week with an but I fixed it all. I fixed all my drop stitches.
They had a whoopsie.
Now I have all my needles like in one place. So yeah, I'm hanging on to them. So we're not gonna have the stretch stick. Well, actually I can just split my needles. Still hang on to them though. Okay. So this is my lapis lazuli, and somewhere on here, oh there it is. Okay.
Look how big it's getting. You have worked on this.
I know. I have worked on it a bit. So I don't know if you can see. I have to hold it back together. But right here is when I talked to you guys last time, that was my last marker. So I did work on it quite a bit. Like,
even with your course.
yeah, even with my course, I put rows in there. So I'm at 58 rows. I've completed 58 rows, and I have 68, 78, 88. So I have 27 rows to go, I think, with binding off.
And how many more increased rows do you have? Do you know?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Oh, actually, yes, I do, I think. I think once I get to 58, no, once I get to 77 rows, I think that's what I have to knit to, 75 or 77, then I have another increase. And I have to weigh my yarn, though, because I need to have at least so much yarn left in order to bind off. And it says you don't have to do those rows because in case you don't have enough yarn. So I don't know what I'll have left. But and my ball's a little wonky. I learned with lace, do not do center pull.
See, I've heard that, and I probably could have warned you had I thought about it.
She didn't think about it.
I didn't think about it.
But it's okay. So my ball's a little wonky, but this is all I have left.
I don't know. Are they trunk up? I guess they're kind of trunk up.
Yeah, they are. See?
Okay, they're
Trunk
trunk
up.
up.
They're trunk up. Totally.
She proves.
Totally trunk up. So yeah, and this has been in my Dumbo bag. Talk about elephants and trunk up.
Yeah.
This is my Bling string bag. I love it. So that's where it's staying in because it's so cheerful, that bag, and it's just stuck in my thing. And this just reminds me, like, I just find this so cheerful, and I just love it. I do. At first, remember, I wasn't sure about the hedgehog colors, and because there's a peach in here and stuff, but like, honestly,
it's
when you
working
knit it
out so
up,
pretty.
It's beautiful.
And I think now that we've decided that you could
oh, and then this is gonna go
with this set. So she has her coat that's this blue color. She's gonna do her hats and her mitts, and then this will be the scarf.
Yeah.
Like, don't you think that looks so pretty together?
I think so.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah.
I think so.
So
I'm
now you're
so happy
excited.
with
Now
it.
you're
I'm
really
so
excited.
excited because it's like, and you know, I wear all my hats I make, and I wear pretty much all my scarves too. And I only have one pair, I think, of mitts right now.
Yeah.
The cable ones I made last year or this year, I can't remember. And I love those, so I'm excited. So yeah, totally.
It's gonna be such a nice set.
So this is really fun, this project, to just, it takes me now 20 minutes each row to do probably almost 300 stitches on there.
Okay, that's not bad.
And I was learning her, but it's not bad. But yeah.
Because it's pretty mindless other than the increased rows, right?
Yeah, it's just knitting.
knitting, right?
And then even the increased rows are kind of mindless.
No, they're mindless,
it's
but
just,
like
they just
you
take me a
still
little
have to do
longer
something.
because I'm doing something to it. It's not just straight knitting. So yeah, I'm gonna put this away
Very
especially
carefully
so that then thing falls off again. And so yeah, it's your turn again.
Okay, I'm going to quickly show with my
Yeah,
little
do you want me to-
short T-Rex arms. This is the
I
cardigan.
have those, but-
Ooh, I do have T-Rex
I'm
arms.
gonna hold that up for you.
So, see, she knows I do.
No, I just feel bad because she stretches and I don't have to stretch far.
Yeah.
Can you see
So
that?
can you see the little
that?
elephants?
On the bottom there.
Yeah. So that's what the cardigan will look like.
Right there. I'm trying not to get there.
Yeah. And once it's released, I'll link
It
it in
looks
my project
amazing.
page. And yeah.
It is so cute. So are you going to bring another color in
No,
for where the
I don't
blue
think
is?
so.
Okay.
You don't have
I
to.
love it. I love how the elephants go one way and the other way.
Yeah.
So in the back,
I
do
think
they
they go
meet
around the
like
back.
in the
Yeah.
middle? Like
I
they're
don't-
so cute,
yeah.
but they are trunk up, totally trunk.
I'll have to tell the designer that she did a good job with that.
Yeah, because
Tiffany
it's good luck.
approves because
Trunk up is good
your
luck.
elephants are trunk up.
Yeah.
And what
Hey, if
Tiffany
I was to
says-
have an elephant on my sweater, it
Yeah.
would be trunk up. You know what I would love to have? But I'd love to have like an elephant ornament.
how do you
or
not
like-
have an elephant ornament?
Or what is it called? The origami thingies? What's her name makes? She crochets them.
Oh, amigurumis?
Yeah, whatever they're called.
I was like, origami.
Those are the paper ones.
I was like, origami elephant. Oh, amigurumis, yes. You can
Amigurumis.
make one.
She makes them, and I'd love to have
Who
one
makes
of
them?
those. What's your name? Your friend,
Oh, Catherine.
Catherine. Thank you. I told you I'm brain dead
Yeah.
today. Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll make you one for Christmas.
Yeah.
Or Hanukkah.
That'd be so cool to have one. Just to even put in my knitting room.
Yeah.
Doesn't,
Oh, that's true.
you know, it doesn't have to be. Just make it out of something that's not yarn.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, I can do a clay one.
Oh, that'd be cool. I made a clay one for myself.
Yeah.
Wait, one day. Okay, I'm working on my yarn room, people. I swear I am. And as soon as I keep putting it together, I actually do have a collection of elephants.
Yeah.
From anything from porcelain to I don't know what they are, plastic. I guess I have some. But I made one when I was little, and this was I think even before I started my elephant collection. I made an elephant out of like clay, and I
Yeah.
have it
Yeah.
somewhere. I just gotta find it, but I know I have one.
And then you can put them on your shelf.
But it's not like gonna be anything like how she makes it. But my first big elephant, actually, just to go backstory for a second, came from my neighbor when I was in grade school. My neighbor down the road had a garage sale, and she had this elephant that was lying down, and I believe it has trunk up, and I fell in love with it, and I had to have it. And ever since then, that's when I started collecting elephants.
It always
So,
starts with one or two.
elephants and hearts are like my
Yeah.
biggest thing. It doesn't have to be red hearts. It could be
Yeah.
pink hearts. But those are like the two things I love. And if you ever notice things I wear have hearts on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. I like that stuff.
Keeper meets puppies.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like my puppies.
Yeah. So that was it. Backstory. So, yeah. Now your turn again.
My turn again.
So I think if this is to do with our Calvin, do this
Well,
one.
wait. Okay, so this one you've all seen before. This is just my GG
Okay.
socks.
Sorry, there's something in my
GG
eye.
socks from Carolyn McPherson, which I have been working on.
I'm
And
still
last
a
time I
little-
showed
sorry.
you, I had the one done.
Yes.
I don't think you need to see this on the foot again.
No.
I had the one done, and I had made the little modification to do the triangle.
Yeah. So it goes like up like
Yeah.
that.
And I've been working on the second one. So it is slower because I've been distracted by other things.
Well, you had tons of like cast-ons. Are you crazy?
So many new pretties.
Yeah.
So
and
I,
she has to, balance her time.
but now my tummy's going. But I have been working on it. So I have a decent amount of the foot.
That's really good.
I'm
You're
almost
close
at the
to
heel increases.
Yeah.
And once the heel increases start, I find it goes much faster because once I finish the heel increases, I love the heel part. It's so much fun going boop, 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 back and forth. And then once I join in the round again, the leg I find goes really, really fast.
I think it'll be beautiful.
So I'm almost at the
Like
heel.
it's gonna. They are pretty, and there's a Lorna Laces color yarn. And
My brother will like them.
He's going to totally, and they're nice. They're really. Don't forget to put that back in. They're really nice. Just she has so many other cast-ons, so like you have to drop something.
And
pick
I want
up
to
other
cast on
things.
more things.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to cast on another pair of socks, and I was like, no. Actually, I might still because I'm going to show you something.
Oh.
And if you like them, I might cast them on.
Okay.
But yeah. And there was something else I wanted to cast on. I think another garment.
It's bad birthday socks.
Well, that's what I was going to talk to you about.
But what about the Molly yarn for my Molly girl yarn?
Still
for
the
my
Molly
birthday
yarn.
socks? Oh, okay. Oh, you haven't even started them yet?
No. But a pattern's come up.
It's
that I
gonna
was talk about.
It's gonna be a late birthday present.
No.
Actually, she could pull off a pair of socks. I'm not kidding you. If she really wanted to,
I really
she could
wanted
knit
to.
a pair of
I
socks
could
for
do
like
it
2 weeks, if
2
not
weeks.
less. Yeah.
So don't lose hope yet.
I don't lose hope.
You just said they're going to be late. Anyway.
But that's okay if they are. I have no problems. I just,
Okay, yeah, last year I gave you them late. But no, there's something I want to talk
Yeah,
about.
like in January.
This I want to talk about
okay.
with the pattern, and I want to show you the pattern.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
I'm like it. So, do you want me to go so that we can save your last one because part of the Cal, and then we can just go talk right with Cal? Okay.
Yeah.
So I was okay for the lapis lazuli. I was supposed to actually have that done for September, and I would have if I had more time to knit. But unfortunately, I didn't.
Close.
With it, I was so close, but I didn't. And so while I was on my course, I brought yarn.
Oh my god, that's so good.
She's having coffee. It's
cold and dreary.
It's Cake Boss coffee.
It's
though.
now coffee weather.
Oh yeah. Well, no, for me it's tea. It's starting to be tea weather now.
Coffee tea.
Like, this
I'll
is
do
where I
both.
start to make my pot.
Anyway,
teas.
sorry, I interrupted
Anyways,
you.
no, that's okay. It's good.
Delicious.
We're used to it. It's all good. So it's like squirrel.
Yeah.
Very good with that. So yeah, so I was trying to have a project done every month. That was part of my goal this year, was to have one project done every month. And I brought yarn with me when I went to go to my course, but I forgot my needles. So even if I didn't work on my lapis lazuli, I would have been able to start this other project and probably completed it within 4 or 5 days, even with like 2-3 rows a day or something like simple, like little things like that. I would have probably been able to do it.
It was bulky. It was a thick yarn.
It was, and I failed because I forgot my needles. And the minute I was like driving down the road and I was, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes away from the house, I'm like, shoot, my needles are at home.
I'm surprised 15 minutes away you didn't go back.
I would have been late because of the traffic, and I was driving like an hour out, and the other highway I had to go down is usually packed, and I didn't want to be late because I had to be there by 8:30.
Yeah.
And I'm always late. You know me,
She's
I'm
always late.
always late.
Like Dennis.
So this time I was actually the first one there out of all.
See, you could have gone back and got your
peoples.
needles.
Yeah, I totally could have, but then I would have probably been late for sure.
But
It
everybody
doesn't
else
matter.
was late too, so you would have been on time.
No, because it was 8:30 was check-in, but it didn't start till 9.
Okay.
So you had that half an hour, but I gave myself that half an hour in case I was stuck on the highway or something, right?
Okay.
Doesn't matter. I could have come back, probably got my needles, but I didn't because I was trying to be responsible.
Okay. You're silly
Me.
adult.
Yeah, I know. Like seriously, I just like to be an in-between again, kind of. Not a kid, but you know, an in-between. But so I cast it on something else like the other night.
It was like, was it September 30th?
Yes.
Was it the last day? And
Yes.
she's like, oh, I'm going to do this bulky hat. I'm totally going to finish it.
Yes.
And it will count.
Yeah.
And then the next day we talked. I'm like, so did you finish your hat? No.
No. So I was winding it at like what time? Almost 10:30 at night.
It was like
Crazy me.
10:30, 10:45.
Yeah, I'm winding it, talking to her, and then I go to cast it on, and I'm not kidding you. I think it was 6 times it took me to cast it on because I wanted a short tail. Because in case I needed to use up all the yarn, I didn't know. So this was even longer for me. I was wanting it shorter, but I'm like, I'm not doing it 6 times. This is the closest I got in the 6th. Long tail cast on for some reason, I don't measure it properly. I don't know why. So I'll recast it on. So I started knitting it. And I love it. Look at it. It's Malabrigo Rusta. Isn't it beautiful? I bought this yarn. I think I figured out it was 3 years ago.
Okay.
I think at least 3 years ago. It's not in, it could even be longer. It's not in, oh, it could be longer. It could be when we first met, which is what now?
Where would you buy it? Do you remember where you bought it?
Yeah, the Frolic.
Oh, okay.
It might have been like the first year we met and I was at the Frolic. That's how long. So this could be what, 4 or 5 years? How long have we known each other now? I'm losing track of time.
About this age of Avery, so.
So 5 years. Yeah, that's right. So yeah. So this could be like 5 years old. But it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
It's very pretty. It's like blues and,
And-
yeah, you can see it.
Did I tell you what
pretty
pattern I was doing?
Shroom. No, you didn't.
That's right, shroom. I didn't say that. Isn't that funny?
And do you know why it's called shroom?
Because it looks like a
It
mushroom.
totally looks like a mushroom.
So like and this will be all fluffy over here, and it's going to be a little bit slouchy, and I love slouchies. Like that's my favorite.
And this is nice and thick, so this is like right where your ears are going to be.
Yeah, I can try this on without hopefully having it fall off my needles. Look at that.
Yeah. And then there will be like a little
Look at
pooch back there.
Yeah, and then I'll have back here the poochiness. But I love it. It's going to be so warm, and it fits my head really
It
well.
actually does, because she has a weird shaped head.
No, I
You've
don't.
said it yourself.
It's not weird shape. My head's
You don't have a back
like when
of
you
a
wear
head.
when you wear a headband, the headbands slide off the back of my head like they just slide
She
up.
doesn't have like
Because I don't have that little cup at the back of my skull, I guess.
That would be a weird shaped head.
So This actually fits perfectly. And the funny thing is usually I find some hats bunch on the back of your neck. And that drives me insane because they push up your hat and then your hat either falls forward or falls off, like it just scratches up like this way and falls off your head. And
no, that looks like it
this
really
fits really, really well. Sorry, my hair is all now. I just want to make... this fits really well, and I really, 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 really like it. So
I think now that you've started it and you're getting going on it, I think you'll finish it.
it's okay because this actually can technically go into our cowl.
Yeah.
So I missed 1 month of not having a project. So I failed one goal, unfortunately. But it's okay. Next time I know not to say each month, just, so many patterns over the year.
Yeah, I said you should have just said 12 projects over the year.
I know.
And she's so, you're such a stickler. She's like, no, I want it to be 1 project a month, so
That's
it's
my
done.
stubbornness in me.
Yeah, stubborn.
But you know what, though? It's because I wanted to try to do something different that I've never done. And hey, even now, I'm still very proud of myself, even though I didn't get one finished because I'm working on a very big and lacious
And you've done way more than you've done in past years.
Exactly, I have. So
and I find this with the resolutions is that each year you do them, the next year you know how to fine tune them,
right?
To still give you focus and encourage you, But how to just like with my stash goal, this year I just changed it a little bit to make it work more for me, and so you'll know next year you could still do this goal, but just change
for the year.
Just how many projects over the year,
exactly. And honestly, that kept me on track for a lot of things. I have to say, writing something down and checking it off is the best feeling ever. And this is the first time I actually did her challenge in her group.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Why I didn't do it? Or
why this is the first time?
Good question. I don't know why either. I don't know.
But you'll be doing it again, right? Next year?
I'm going to do it next year. Totally. Oh yeah. Because you know what? It holds me accountable to get my knitting completed. And the problem is that sometimes I don't know what I'm going to knit for the year because I don't plan things out. I know a lot of people do and I don't. But there's a couple things we know that we're going to be doing next year already. Yeah. So I have a couple things planned. And then there's little things in there that will just come up. So
and you give yourself room to add things that might come up because a new pattern might be released.
Right.
That you don't know is that you want to do, right? So
that's
you don't make it so.
No, that's not. You don't want it too unflexible. You want to have some flexibility with it so that you can work.
But you still want focus and goals and stuff. So I think
100%.
So this is for you.
Yes, this is.
And so how does this fit into our new cowl in the knitting at Tiffany's group?
I forgot my name. Did you write down my name? I have it upstairs.
What name? The name of the cowl?
Yeah.
I remember what it is because I thought of it.
Yeah. Well, actually, I came up with part of it. And she came up with the other part.
So we were going back and forth.
It was shared.
It was shared. It was like brainstorming. Where you say something and then you build on that, and then the other person builds on that, and then builds on that. You go back and forth. So the knitting at Tiffany's group. Remember how last time we said in the Bling Your String, it's going to be a gift. I'll let you say. So it's going to be a gift-focused cowl, and in the knitting at Tiffany's group, it's going to be a selfish-focused cowl. Yeah. So it's going to be called.
It's going to be called "Get Your Grinch On."
Yeah.
It's
the holiday season.
I love the Grinch.
Yeah, and the Grinch. A lot of people like the Grinch, and he was Grinchy.
And he was all about him.
He was all about him.
Little
Cindy Lou Who.
Yeah. Lou Who. I know, she's so cute.
Should dress Avery as Cindy Lou Who.
Oh my God, she'd be adorable. Oh, that'd be awesome.
We could do that for one of our
Dennis should be the Grinch.
He could totally be the Grinch.
Oh my God,
in
that'd
the
be
green
awesome.
sweater. And put him
Totally. There you go.
That could be our holiday card.
That'd be the best picture ever.
Can I be the dog?
Why would you want to be the dog?
Because the dog's really cute.
Yeah, but couldn't you be like the one that the Grinch has the hotties for?
No, I don't like the movie.
Oh.
I don't like the new movie with Jim Carrey. No, I'm talking about the cartoon.
Oh, you're talking cartoon. Okay, sorry. I think of Jim Carrey movie because I know
that movie. No,
really?
I watched it.
Like that movie.
Oh, Avery and I watched it last Christmas because I'd never seen it. I'm like, what have they done to the Grinch? I don't like it. I know there's people who like it.
I like it.
Obviously, there's people who like it. I don't like it. So I think if we were to do that, I'd want to be Max.
And you know why I like also the Grinch so much? Because I call my hubby the Grinch at Christmas, and he has that ringer on his phone.
Does he?
Yeah, every year he has since I've met him, and the first couple years I met him before we lived together, he was a Grinch at Christmas time.
Yeah.
Like he was just grumpy. And the first year we moved in together in this house here, one of my Christmas presents to him was we went and bought a Christmas tree. Mm-hmm. And he's like, "But you're Jewish," and I'm like, So I'm like, you celebrate Christmas, and I'd love for you to have one, and I'm good with having it in the house as long as we decorate. Yeah, so we decorated like silver and blue, so that it's kind of Hanukkah colors. and it goes up like right after my birthday because I don't like it up before my birthday. It has to be my birthday first.
It's like Dennis. Okay, Dennis's
Has to be my
birthday is
birthday
December
first.
1st.
Yeah.
I am not allowed to decorate the house until after his birthday.
I don't blame you. It's his birthday. It's not Christmas yet. It's his birthday. So yeah, I'm totally about that. But I love having the Christmas tree up, and we have Christmas lights on the front of the house, but they're blue and white, so they can work for Hanukkah or Christmas. So we worked on it. It's perfect. He does an amazing decorated tree. I've never touched it. He puts it up. He decorates it all. I come down and just blows me away how beautiful it is. I'm like, you should be like one of the tree decorators for stores. I'm like, it's amazing. So, anyways, I bought him a Grinch mug, and he has a Grinch that plays on his phone.
He's the Grinch.
Now he's better though. Once he got the Christmas tree, and once we moved in this house, and things changed. Now he's better with Christmas. Like he's not. Don't get me wrong. He still buys presents for us and stuff.
So he's like he's Grinch post, like end of the movie Grinch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He's awesome.
Yeah. So
he's not mean or anything like that. But he was just like, what? I have to go for Christmas? I'm like, yeah, I love celebrating Christmas. I love being around family. Why not?
Yeah.
And he would be always like, I had to drag him to go to his family. It wasn't even mine. It was his. And now he's like all better about it. This year we were like planning already everything, and I'm like, it was like July or August, and you were like, really, we're talking about Christmas? I'm like, wow.
Okay, I don't go that far.
Okay, but still, for him to plan that, that blew me away. So this is for me, and it's called Get Your Grinch On, and I think I will just hashtag it as Get Your Grinch On.
Okay.
And that way it'll be.
So any project that you're doing for yourself.
It'll be Get Your Grinch On.
It has to be for yourself.
It would probably be cat. So it's knitting at Tiffany's. Get Your Grinch On. So K-A-T. Get Your Grinch On.
Okay.
I'll put it right here.
Okay. So that's the cow going on in your group.
Yeah. And so I'm so excited. So this is going to go towards that.
And so we're
actually no, I can't because I didn't cast this on in October.
I thought you cast it on yesterday. When did you do your
What's
final?
yesterday?
Yesterday was the 1st.
What's today?
The 2nd.
Oh. Okay, then I did.
Okay, so we're good.
Because then I didn't, because...
You were trying to do it on the 30th, but you ended up ripping it out, and
Yeah.
we did it yesterday.
Oh my God.
So
when I started was after midnight.
Yeah.
When
so
I started
totally
my cast on was October 1st.
Yeah,
Totally counts.
Totally counts.
Sweet.
So
I get to use this.
for the Get Your Grinch On Cal, it has to be for yourself.
For yourself.
It has to be started no earlier than October 1st
1st.
and finished by December 31st.
Correct.
And we'll probably put some sort of yardage requirement, like 50 grams or something. Like nothing much. It's just 50 grams project. But it has to be
whatever
for you.
you want. Yeah, it has to be for you.
That has to be for you.
So this is perfect.
So we're each doing something for ourselves.
Yes.
And then in the Bling Your String group, I've already put the thread up and everything, and I'm calling it the Season of Gifting Cal.
Excellent.
So everything that goes into that Cal or PAL, Project Alone, has to be for someone else, a gift. And I've opened it up to all types of gifts.
That's excellent.
So whatever you can make. So it doesn't have to be just knitting and crocheting.
No, weaving.
It can be if you bake something as gifts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So as long as you're doing it like handmade, like you have to make it.
Jewelry.
So baking counts, jewelry counts, clay works, weaving,
whatever.
Painting. If you make a gift.
Cards, if you make cards.
Scrapbooking.
Scrapbooking.
If you make it as a gift with your two hands. And materials.
That's awesome.
You can enter it.
Yeah.
So the only thing I'm saying is that you get an entry per project. So if you, like one of the examples I gave is if you bake 5 batches of cookies for your neighbors, that's one project.
Yeah.
So it's not 5 entries. For
and if you buy 5 batches, but you make it for 5 different people?
If it's the same batch of cookies, like if you do like bars for one neighbor and like
but you make them all
pretzels for, no, but if they're different types of things,
okay.
I would consider those different because it's different ingredients, different time, whatever. But if you just make like a giant batch and divide it into 5 gifts, that's still one project, one entry.
Totally.
And in my Cal or PAL, whatever, WIPS count.
Okay.
WIPS count, because in yours WIPS don't count. It has to be
No,
new.
it has to be new for me.
In mine, you can use WIPS. So you can, if you started something 6 months ago and just didn't finish it, but you want to give it as a gift, you can. It counts. So WIPS count, and anything made with your 2 hands counts.
Awesome. And you know who's doing a Cal too? That's doing like a what we are is Lisa from Fiber Nymph.
She's doing a WIPS one too.
Yeah. So you can totally piggyback. Yeah. Totally.
She's doing something that's like what was it called?
I know. I watched it too.
Work your WIPS.
It was something simple.
Work your WIPS,
Work your WIPS. Yeah.
So if you pull out a WIP and enter it in mine,
you can definitely enter it in
Lisa in hers
from
too.
Fiber Nymph. Yeah.
Yeah.
90% knitting.
We like to keep an eye on the other cows.
Yes, for sure, for sure. And I love Lisa. She's great. And she just got married. Did you see all her pretty pictures?
You know what she just did?
Really nice. No.
She did that like portage in Canada.
Oh yeah, I know.
I would die.
Did she post that yet?
No, because
Okay,
I think
no,
it was
she's not
last
back yet.
Sunday.
I think it was last week.
Last Sunday that she was leaving, and she was talking about it.
I know.
I would die.
Honestly, like
My
carrying a
husband-
canoe, your
yeah.
backpacks, your food,
Yeah,
your this,
everything,
your that.
everything.
I have no idea.
I could see
Yeah.
Dennis wanting to do that, and I would get to the point where I'd be like, leave me, just leave me and go on.
No, I'm lucky Scott doesn't do that. He won't even camp. I'm the camper. He wouldn't. He's like, really, you camp? And I'm like, what, 5-star hotel? I'm like, no, I actually used to camp.
I like cabins.
On the grounds, and yeah, no problem.
Yeah,
Sleeping
I'm
in
kind of
tents.
I'm over tents now. But
Back of trunks I've slept in.
all it
in
took
cars.
was we went on one camping trip where we got to the, we were with friends. We don't usually do it our own. But we got there at night, and Dennis put the tent up over a tree root. Because we couldn't see the ground, right? Couldn't see the ground, so we just put it up. And it ended up being over a tree root, and I'm like, that's it, I'm done. Hence, no. Cabins.
For me, it was bathrooms.
I can use outhouses. I just, as long as I have. I keep
smell.
telling him this because he's like, "You're such a princess." I'm like, I just need an enclosed
Welcome
place
to
to
my
pee.
world.
It just has to be enclosed. It doesn't
Yeah.
have to be fancy. It can be an outhouse, but I just want my privacy. Whereas I don't. Yeah, you like running water. Like you like bathrooms.
I like clean bathrooms actually, it's hard for me to do outhouses because the smell of them make me want to just.
I just
throw
like
up.
my privacy. That's all. I don't like going into a bush or anything. But anyway,
I've done bushes when I camped, and it's not a bad thing. But, you
we've
know.
gone on a whole different direction there. But
Okay,
go,
so-
Lisa, if you can do that.
Yeah, I can't wait to you gotta watch her. when she
I want to
comes
hear
back.
how her trip was.
I'm dying to see it and hear it.
Okay,
She's a
so-
trooper though. I knew she'll get through it. Did you want to show yours and your project?
So my whip.
'Cause,
Okay,
yeah,
so this is the one that I've started for the selfish Cal.
Get your Grinch on.
It's a selfish.
Get your Grinch on.
My Grinch
Get your
project.
Grinch on.
Yeah. We need to make a little like
I know, like a
song,
jingle or
a
something.
little jingle. And I don't know if you recognize this. Do you
Wow.
recognize this yarn?
I do. This is hand spun.
This is my hand spun. So
And
this also.
This is her Nunico.
This was my Nunico samples,
Yeah.
and this also works for my goal of having 6 hand spun projects for the year.
Sweet.
So this will
There
be
you
number
go.
5. I'm
Nice.
almost done with that goal. This was my skein
It's a
baby. It was huge.
huge.
So this was too big for my ball winder. I had to wind the outside by hand.
I know, that's what happened with mine too.
So
That's huge.
you can see
Look
all
at
the
that.
colors. This was from, so I used Nunico samples, and I spun them all end to end, and then I 2-plied them and just let the colors do whatever they wanted. And you can see in the middle there is that baby
Awesome.
poo yellow that we talked about before.
Yes.
And after I finished this, I knew what pattern I wanted to do, and I hoped that the baby poo yellow would kind of blend in or spread out so it wouldn't be like this patch.
Right.
And I think it will work. So this is what I've cast on. Do you want to hold
Oh, is that how you knit it up?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you guys recognize this?
Can you recognize that?
If you watch Melinda from Yarnder Woman, you will recognize this because she's made about 100 of them. And that's actually where I first saw
I
this
can
pattern.
understand. Yeah.
And
So you start here.
You start in the middle.
So you start
And you're
here,
working out,
back and forth and
adding
back and
your
forth.
little picots as you go.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see, but
Yeah.
right here, those little nubby things are
So
picot edges.
this is called the Knit Night shawl. And the reason it's called Knit Night is because it's supposed to be a very mindless pattern that you can just do when you're talking with friends and blah, blah, blah. And you can totally do this talking with friends. So I read the pattern, and it has all kinds of options. We were talking about this last night.
Yeah.
How it has a beaded option.
I know.
And had I put more thought and planning into it and didn't want to just cast it on last night, I would consider putting beads in it.
I can see why you don't want to rip it out now to put beads in it.
No, I might actually just sew some droplets on the picots. We'll see.
That'd be cute too.
But so the nice thing about the shawl is that you just do the same row over and over and over and over again until you almost run out of yarn. You just need enough to then cast off.
You're gonna have like 1,000 stitches.
It's gonna be massive.
Oh my god, because this is huge.
It is huge.
Huge.
It's not quite the size of our heads, but it's pretty big.
Probably almost mine. I got a child size head.
You have a
remember
small
that?
head, yeah. But yeah, so my goal is to just keep working back. So this is gonna stripe.
That's beautiful
Yeah,
though.
it's gonna
I
stripe.
love it. I love it.
And I'm hoping it will be really cushy and like, wrappy,
Oh, it will.
wrappy around
Like how
me
you can
and-
feel it now.
Yeah.
How like it has nice softness.
I'm doing
and
it on
squish
4
to it.
millimeters. That's the only thing I would say about this pattern is that
say
it
that's
basically
it.
says you can use any weight of yarn,
Okay.
but it doesn't give a suggestion like, oh, go down 2 sizes or go up 1 size from the recommended needles. Like it doesn't give you any
Oh, I see what you're saying.
any hints about what needles. So I just like doing shawls on 4 millimeter.
Okay.
So I just decided to use, this is a fixed high and I just like
Yeah.
doing my shawls on this. So I just decided to use this.
Are you gonna need a bigger needle for this?
No, I refuse.
Do you still see like needle?
I know, but
yarn?
it'll just end up bunching up because it's so easy to do. Like it just,
Yeah.
I might need a bigger needle.
It's
I don't know.
Oh my god. It's so squishy and
It is
soft
very
though.
squishy.
This is gonna be awesome. I can't wait to see this knit up.
And I probably will block it just to kind of loosen it up because it is kind of I probably could have gone up needle sizes, but I'm stubborn and I didn't want to.
That Tommy, I don't know if they heard that, but
That was totally my timing. We need to eat before the podcast. So you're making the same thing.
So I'm going to be making the same shawl, and I can't wait. So I'm using the Manos de Uruguay, I can speak today, Alegria, and this is Locuro Fluo.
Yeah.
But okay, so the only issue I had was the peach, right?
Again, peach.
But I saw this knit up at the store that we were at, and I
Riverside Yarns, I think.
Yeah, and I fell in love with it, and I'm like, what is this pattern, and what is the yarn used? And I went and just went, okay, she showed it to me, I'm like, but the peach, and I'm like, but Erin's like, but look at the shawl, you loved it.
See the peach.
It just had little pops in it, so I'm hoping that this will turn out like that, but I can't wait. This is gonna be stunning.
And the pattern
this
was
is
knit
for
night.
me, and it's knit night.
Yeah.
I know, isn't that cool? And that's gonna be for me. I love it.
It's gonna be so cool.
Yeah, so that's one. So since we're talking about
So
our
you're gonna cast that on soon? It's very easy to cast on.
excuse me. Yes, that'll be casted on, and then. So that's for me because that's selfish.
That's the Grinchy one.
Yeah, that's the Grinchy one.
And for the gifting
seasons, yeah. And
you've seen this before.
I did. I showed you this because I bought this when I was traveling a couple of weeks ago at an amazing shop.
Looks so pretty on camera.
And I know, isn't it? It's gorgeous in person too. It's like a reddish, maroony, like wine with a pinky red, and it's just gorgeous. And the color, it's Malabrigo charcoal, and it's called Cereza. Cereza. It's beautiful. So this is for a gift, and I'm making.
She's making a gift.
I know. Can you believe that? And I'm knitting with red. Look at that cowl. Isn't that pretty? So I think it's going to be beautiful because it's going to be a big drapey cowl. And the pattern name for this, just to let you guys know, it's a free pattern. It's called Darn Knit Kinetic Cowl. Isn't that kind of neat? Darn Knit
It'll be linked.
Cowl. And yeah, it'll be linked. And so yeah, it's going to be out of this. So this is a gift.
And it's going to be quick.
Exactly. It'll be really quick.
Yeah,
actually.
she's
Probably
gonna be
like a few days.
banging out projects right now because that
hat.
hat's going to be really quick.
Yeah.
This cowl's going to be really quick. I think once you're done the lapis lazuli, you'll find that the knit night is really quick.
Yes. So the lapis lazuli, because our hedgehog cowl, we've extended it to the 15th of October. So I have like 2 weeks to finish it up. So that's my main focus because I have to do it. I have at least to figure out I think it's at least 5 rows a night I have to do right now, and I have to make sure it's done. So like that's a couple hours for me. Then I can work on other stuff when I have the time. But this will be casted on. And hopefully this will be casted on by the next time we podcast, which will be around the 15th, 16th or somewhere around there.
Because we're going to Woodstock.
One's for me. One's for Kevin. One's for me.
Yeah.
One's for Kevin. Yeah. But for me. Yeah, we're going to, I call it Woolstock. Should totally be the name, I'm telling you.
Should be totally the name.
It should be Woolstock.
Yeah, we are going.
We're going.
There was a moment there where I thought I wasn't going to be able to go.
I know, it was such a nervous moment.
Yeah, it was like 24-hour moment. And I was like, well, you'll still have fun with Rebecca because Rebecca's going.
Totally, I would.
And I was like, I don't really need to go.
But we planned for us to go, and it's just nice to.
But it's worked out that I think I can go.
I know, I'm so excited. We're going to have so much fun. And I've never been, and either have you, and I don't know if Rebecca, I think she has.
She went with the guild.
So we've never gone. So it's its first, and that's why it should be called Woolfest because it's all like indie dyers or shops. There's a couple shops. Tons of fiber. Sheep are going to be there. Like it's like a small Maryland sheep and wool, or like a small,
micro
Rhinebeck. But still, at least it has something for us that we can do. And it's October, so I won't have any of my knits, like my cardigans or stuff like that done.
Maybe I'll wear my exploration station.
Ooh, I got lots of like other stuff. I have hats and mitts I can bring and stuff. Yeah, but no like cardigans or sweaters that I can really wear.
I don't wear mine.
That's okay. That's okay. So that'll be fun. Okay, so
is that all our WIPS?
That's it. I think. Oh no.
I did that one.
Oh, we did that one. Yes. We're all done.
Are you exhausted?
Woohoo! That was a lot of WIPs. Okay, so what are we on to next? FOs. I got no FOs. That's Diamonds Are Forever. I got none.
I do. Sorry. Okay, so one won't be surprising, I don't think.
Good thing. She always has something.
Okay, so I will give you a little hint.
Ooh, ready?
That's my hint.
Fancy pants. Ooh, fancy pants.
Is that a song, or are you just making it up?
What?
Is that an actual song?
No, but you know who Fancy Pants is? That's Emily.
Oh, it's someone. Okay.
That's
I thought you were singing a
name.
song. I thought you were actually singing a song.
Fancy
so this is my sock blank, my Bling Your String sock blank in Fancy Pants, and again, that green is not accurate.
No.
Your camera does not like this color.
It's more teal.
It's an emeraldy teal, not a emeraldy
like Kermit.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly what it looks like is Kermit the Frog.
So this is all that's left, and I did a pair of socks.
That's amazing.
And I did them for me, and they're all blocked.
That's a great sample that you can keep.
Yeah,
it
so
with.
I think I'm gonna keep this for my shows, and maybe even start a little toe and allow people to knit with this,
Right.
To see how they like it. Are you ready to see the socks?
I am. Well, you remember last time she started them, but they have to be amazing now. And she put them in awesome sock blockers.
Yeah, these are the ones
Look
that you got
at
me.
I know. These
So
were the
you'll
guys in
see
Connecticut.
the way I dyed them in the stripes.
I love it. Look at
they're
that.
kind of matchy, but they're not. So
that.
they kind of are.
That's amazing.
But if you look close, they're kind of not.
That's okay.
Yeah.
But they're beautiful. Like, they're
so
beautiful.
these were plain
I
vanilla.
love them.
This one has more. This one is very solid here, and
Oh,
this one,
really?
because there was a little bit of white on the edge of the sock blank, has little stripings.
That's okay. I love it. I love them. They're so pretty.
So I did these. These are plain vanilla socks
And this is her dyeing this yarn.
with my little toe and my fleegle heel. You know who I converted?
these for?
You know who I've converted for the fleegle heel?
Legal Hill? No, who?
Carolyn.
Carolyn. I was going to say Carolyn.
So I've converted Tiffany and I've converted Carolyn.
It's such a great heel. I have to tell you it is. It really is.
Yeah.
Even though my other socks. But who are these for?
For me.
Oh, wow. Really?
I was going to wear them the other day because my feet were cold. I'm still not to where I'm wearing. I still wear sandals in the house. I'm not accepting the fact that it's getting cold
Oh,
out.
yeah, no, it's cold for me.
And my feet were cold the other day. I was like, oh, I should put on my new socks. And then I was like, oh, I don't want to get them all gross because I just blocked them. So
They're really.
Now I can
blocked.
wear them.
So did you block them on here?
I blocked them on
and they
here.
worked really well.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I know I can block my other socks on here, and they'll block nicely.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I blocked them on here.
I love this. I love the colors.
Yeah, and they fit me perfectly.
Love it. Love it. That's amazing. They're really beautiful.
And
Way
oh,
to
I
go.
forgot to show just again. So I made them with a long ribbed cuff
Oh,
because
yeah,
I
so you
don't
can fold these over.
I don't wear tall socks. So this is how I'm going to wear them. With
Look at
the
that.
little
They're
cuffies.
folded over.
Yeah, that's how I'm going to wear them.
And if she ever got cold, she could fold them up. But if not, they're the perfect ribbing. Like
Yeah,
they
I
have,
think they'd be pretty stretchy.
and they're really pretty.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So this has
I
made
love
me, I understand now because I want to cast on another sock blank.
Yeah, because you know what? They're fun to
It's
knit.
just, it is fun. It's fun.
I don't know why
They are very
people
fun.
say that the curliness of
It
doesn't
didn't bother
bother
me.
me.
No.
No.
The
Because you know
curliness
what?
didn't bother
Sometimes when I knit, you know how the yarn just twists because there's a high twist to it? That drives me nuts more
Yeah.
than the springiness of,
Yeah,
of
I think
the sock
because
blanket.
I knit my socks on 2mm, so it's already a tight fabric.
Yeah.
The curliness did not bother me, and I kind of want, you know, that one I bought as one of my
Polka
birthday
dot
presents
ones?
with the polka dots.
Yeah.
I kind of want to start that.
I
one.
want to see that one knit up.
But
They're
I
so
think
interesting to see up because they're just, they just become magical. Like that's what they
I
are.
think we have enough whips right now.
Oh yeah, I know we do.
Yeah, they are magical. And even this one, which was predictable because I had it dyed in the stripes, I knew it would knit in stripes.
Yeah.
Was still fun to see how the speckled areas would
Yeah,
would
totally.
do. So
Because
it
they
was
still
still
did
a
it
lot of
something
fun.
different. Excellent.
Are you ready for my other info?
So
You haven't seen it. You haven't seen it.
Oh.
It's something I cast on that I thought would be a whip, and I finished it.
wow, that quick. She knits up things like super quick sometimes.
This pattern is really quick though.
I'm excited to see.
I was pulled in willingly to another round of the baby swap. I was gonna sit out,
Oh.
and then the moderator was
Okay.
like, "We need one more person. We need another bee," and I'm like, "All right."
And of
Twist-
course,
twist
it's
my
Erin.
arm.
Yeah, twist her
I'll
arm.
be a bee, which is so bee swappers send baby goods, like baby knits, and A swappers send goodies. So
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna send.
So it's perfect. She
yeah.
loves doing that.
I'm gonna send baby knits and get goodies.
Yeah.
So my partner has a little baby girl, like
Oh, how cute.
Little baby girl.
Like really, like brand new baby.
she's 3 months, but I think she's wearing older.
a still
size
brand new
clothes.
baby.
Yeah,
Oh, she's a big baby.
She's a big little baby girl.
That's okay.
So what's my go-to pattern? Do you know my go-to pattern?
That tunic top that you make for Avery.
Ready?
I already
I've
know
got
that.
the outfit and everything.
Oh my god, that is so adorable.
So
Look at it.
this-
It's got hearts on
Yeah,
it.
because the dress has hearts on it.
Oh, it's got awesome owls. Do you see that? And look at the hearts.
So I've mentioned
Look at the
before,
top.
when I do the baby swap, I like to pick out a little outfit and then make knits to go with the little outfit.
Oh my god, that's just gorgeous.
And
it's
so-
got bling.
Yeah, this
it's
yarn is sparkly. I don't know if that will
buttons.
come up. It's fingering held double. This is actually the biscotti yarn that I got in.
That's the one you just got? Wow, it's super soft.
2 baby swaps ago.
Okay. I remember the color.
Yeah, and this is in 3s. And I love holding fingering yarn double for this
You
pattern.
should totally grow into this.
Totally.
Oh my god, look at the absolute outfit.
So I just
It's
cast
so
on and I
cute.
just knit till the yarn runs out, and it uses a whole ball of fingering.
I just love it.
This took me like 2 days or 3 days.
I'll hold it back here.
Yeah,
see it more.
the color's better.
Look at that. That's amazing.
And this outfit came with little pants. So I'm trying to figure out one more garment that I can make that she can maybe knit, like maybe a little cardigan or a little tunic dress.
And the dress is so soft
that
too.
she could wear over the shirt and the pants.
Okay.
Right, as another outfit.
That's awesome.
So I'm trying to figure out a second project. I haven't figured that out yet.
This is amazing. She's gonna love this. Oh my god, if I received this from someone, I'd be probably crying. Honestly, it's so beautiful.
And her baby has like dark hair. I think it's gonna be so cute on her.
It's gonna be adorable. Did she post a picture of like? Did she tell you things in?
No, well, they fill out questionnaires.
Oh, okay.
But then my particular partner, a lot of the partners this round have been posting pictures of their babies, so you can kind of get a sense of like what they look like and their like color sense and all that.
You could. So are the pants this dark on the
no,
bottom?
they're this color.
Oh, so you can totally do something multicolored.
Yeah, I'm thinking of doing a variegated
You have,
tunic.
yeah, you have stuff that would go with it too.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is beautiful. That is so beautiful.
So fast. If
Yeah.
you need to knit for a
That's
baby girl,
amazing.
in threes. There's no, like, you're literally two ends. You have to weave in an end here and an end here because the sleeves are done as you knit and the band is done as you knit. So there's no
awesome.
picking up or anything. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's
This is my fifth one I've made, and I don't tend to repeat patterns.
I know you don't, and that's
The
amazing.
fifth one.
That means
And
she
I
loves
could
it.
cast on another
Loves
one
it.
tomorrow and be completely happy.
That's because she loves it.
I do love it.
Okay.
Woo, avalanche. Okay. Woo. Okay. So those are my FOs.
That's good. So,
Okay.
whew, are we done for?
I think
for our stuff, and then we still have spinning.
I have
so.
spinning. I wanted to talk about some little news bit that we
Okay.
had.
Yeah.
I'll try and be quick.
Okay.
Because-
so let's do the news before we say goodbye, and we do your fiber because then we'll show our prizes or your mystery boxes at the
we're
end.
gonna do my little bit of news.
Yeah.
We're gonna do diamond cutting, which is my spinning,
That's right.
and then we're gonna
Then
open
we'll
the mystery
open.
boxes.
Yes.
So
Stay tuned.
pause us, go get a beverage, come back. Hang almost done. Okay.
Almost done.
So
It's a long
after last episode,
Yeah.
I remember I was talking about the Child for All Seasons Cal
That's right.
and how I immediately purchased it as soon as it came up for pre-order. Stephanie and Lisa do an awesome job with it. Lisa contacted me afterwards because she watches, and she gave us
Hi,
a
Lisa.
coupon code.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa. So
That's amazing.
if you've heard me talk about it or if you've looked into it and it's something that interests you, basically it's four times a year, so it's for each season. If you sign up, you get 3 patterns. You'll get a girl pattern, a boy pattern, and an accessory pattern. And the patterns themselves are a mystery until they're released, but the whole pattern is released. It's not a mystery knit where you get like little snippets. You get the whole pattern, so you can decide if you like one or the other or whatever before you start. And you get one they're starting with the winter season, then there'll be spring, summer, and fall.
Oh, excellent. Excellent.
So you sign up for the year. I think you can also buy them individually, but it's a better deal if you
Oh,
get
it
them
always is, isn't it?
as a group.
Get a
So
group.
she gave us a coupon for
Excellent.
$10 off the cost
Wow.
of the
whole
the
package.
whole package.
That's
Okay.
amazing.
And the coupon is, and I'm sure you will put it right down.
Yeah,
it's not
I'll
very
have it right
complicated. Bling.
Gotta love it. Bling.
Bling. Perfect.
That's easy.
$10. So if you've looked into it and you think it
Excellent.
might be interesting,
That's
you
amazing.
can get the details in the Child for All Seasons group.
Totally. So if you have
And-
grandkids or nieces and nephews or your own
Yeah.
children
And this
or
season,
friends' kids,
this year they go up to 12 years old.
that's
So it's
amazing. That's amazing.
Baby to 12
Thank you,
years.
Lisa. That's
Thank
really
you.
generous of you.
So
Appreciate
$10. It will save you $10. The code.
that.
The code.
The code.
The code. Bling.
Bling.
$10. Awesome.
Awesome. Very good.
And then also speaking of Lisa,
Yes.
I wanted to mention this too.
I saw this.
Oh, this is so cool.
I
Lisa
know.
has the best ideas.
I know this was amazing. I have to agree.
Are you going to participate in it? Are you going to try?
I don't want to say anything because I don't want to promise anything. I already
Would you
have,
like to? If
I
you
already
could, would
have
you like
something
to?
on my needles that are.
It's cool though, right? You'd like to.
I
if you
would
could.
love to.
Okay.
I do. I think it's a great, and I might just buy them anyways just to have
Just
them
to have,
because they
yeah.
would really some of them like.
I'm going to participate.
Let's whip things out like crazy.
I participate in everything and never finish, so that's okay.
Oh well, I could do that if
Well,
you
then you
want.
do that then.
I could start something and not finish it.
don't
I'm good at
finish
that too, actually.
So Lisa Ross and her group is Paper Daisy Creations.
Yes.
She's doing something for Socktober. And I
I
think
know.
a lot of people do Socktober things where
A
you
lot
just
of
knit
people are doing
socks,
Socktober.
crazy amount of socks in October. And what she's doing is she has come up with 4 new patterns, and she was releasing one for each week of the month. So each week
Right.
of October, she's releasing a new pattern, and for that week, That first week it's released, it's only $1.
$1.
Okay, and then
$1.
after that it goes up to like $5 or $6.
Seriously, $1.
$1 for a sock pattern.
I know.
So she's released her first pattern.
That's incredible.
And this is the one I want you to see.
I did see this.
Did you? Did you like it?
Is that the red socks?
The one with the lace on it?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
It was nice.
Okay, so it was nice. You didn't like it.
I don't know if, because then it's holy, and to me socks should be
Well,
warm
I was
and cozy.
thinking of doing it with your Molly girl because the one I was doing before was lace too.
I know, but those were cookie A's, and I really like that pattern.
Fine.
I always wanted a cookie A pattern sock, and those are cool because they look like
I'll make them for someone else then because I bought it already and I'm going to make those socks.
Oh, I see. This is what you're wanting to do.
Well, it was an idea. I was like, oh, I can do that for the Molly girls.
Here, keep talking. I'm going to see. Can I pull up the
I
pattern?
have it right here.
Oh, do you?
I was prepared so that we can show. Because it's mostly knit. It's just the one panel.
But will you even see it? The yarn's like a variegated.
Picky. Anyway, okay, so the first pattern is these beautiful lace, Celtic lace, okay, just give it a minute.
Okay.
Celtic lace
There you go.
socks. And so for this week, the
They're
first week
nice.
of October, this is $1, and then afterwards that goes up to regular price. But then the next week in October, a new pattern will be released for $1 for the first week, so on. So each week in October.
I know.
She's doing 2 toe-up patterns, 2 top-down patterns.
And this is what, toe up?
This is toe-up.
Toe-up.
But she's been awesome in that. She's like, you can modify them, and they can still be entered as part of the cowl.
Cool.
So she's doing a cowl to go along with this that goes until December 7th. So
Okay,
all you
a
have
lot
to
of
do
time.
is knit one of these pairs of socks and enter them in the group, her group, by December 7th.
Okay.
And the prizes she has
Are phenomenal.
awesome.
Oh, I know.
She has 2 $50 gift certificates to Skein Yarn,
Oh, yeah.
and then 4 airline bags.
I know. Seriously.
Yeah. So really all you need to do
That's
is knit
amazing.
one pair of socks by December 7th to be entered.
Yeah. See, this would be $5 US.
Yeah. But it's $1 right
If
now.
it's $1 right now. And otherwise it'd be $6.73 Canadian.
Yeah.
Everybody's your stomach.
But yeah, she's allowing mods. So if she does
yeah.
a cuff down pattern, you can make it toe up and it still counts. You could do different heels and it would still count.
This
so
is
it's
till
really
October
good.
9th, just to let you know. This pattern's to $1 till
$1 until
October
October
9th.
9th.
Yeah. Yeah. And then she'll have, I guess, a new
And
pattern.
then it will be a new pattern. And she has
So can we wait for her new pattern and see what else she comes up with?
she's got them all posted so you can see
Oh,
the
I
other
didn't see
4
that.
patterns.
Oh, my bad.
If you
I
go to
didn't
the
know that.
group, if you go to her group, you can see the 4 patterns that
Okay.
she's doing.
Okay.
So there's a stripy one I want to do for my brothers as well.
Like like you were saying with a multicolor yarn?
Yeah.
And that's a toe up as well?
That's a toe up as well. And then she has a cuff down one that looks like it has a textured stitch.
See, I like
I wouldn't mind
texture.
doing with that. Well,
So
what if-
maybe you
can I
can
do that with your Molly
Can
girl?
we'll take a look after.
Okay.
We'll totally
So
look at it
how
after.
about I
That's what would think.
talk while I do some of the spinning stuff?
Okay.
You can look for her other patterns.
Okay, so where is it in a Ravelry
It's
group? you
in
said?
her Paper Daisy Creations group, which
Okay.
should be under my
Yeah,
forums.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you want to do your little close off?
You just told me to do this. No, you're doing.
I'm doing spinning.
Yes. So if you're not going to stick around for spinning, which you should, because
should.
then you'll also see the mystery
Mystery
boxes.
boxes.
So totally stick around. But in case you're not going to, or you want to fast forward to just the mystery boxes, please do. Either way, we're good. But if you do have to leave, thank you very much for watching us. We really appreciate it. Again, if you're a new viewer, thank you for watching, and hopefully you come again. And don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube button. And happy knitting. And until the next episode. And now we're on to diamond cutting. And she's gonna go for it, and then I'm gonna look over this pattern while she talks.
Yeah.
And
Because maybe this is the pattern she
I'll
wants.
still look though.
Okay, I have 3 things for spinning, and they're all a little bit different. I have a little enabling, a little spinning, and a little tool enhancement.
Tool enhancement, very cool.
I don't know what you would call it, but so
Okay.
should I start with the enabling?
Yeah.
So
Oh.
I follow, remember Robin Sits and Spins, who gave us those cards to give away?
Yes, I do remember her.
I follow her on Instagram, and her feed is gorgeous. Her spinning is gorgeous. And she's been doing these things. So since she sent us those cards, she has opened an Etsy shop.
Very cool.
Where she sells the cards, she sells hand spun yarn, and she also sells this. And look at the name of it. Look at the name of it.
Tiddly bits.
Tiddly Bits.
That's cute. Tiddly bits.
So what she does.
That's awesome.
What
That's
she does.
gonna be like your big ball that you just showed
Yeah,
us for your.
I can't take this out of the package because things will be everywhere.
No.
So what she does, if you can see, they're all little
my
random bits
God.
of fiber. And you know what she does?
They're amazing.
She dyes them
colors.
herself.
Yeah.
So she dyes full
Full
pieces,
full backs and stuff like that.
and then she separates them out and she makes these little packages of just random bits.
That's amazing.
And she has some of the hand spun that she's done from something like this, and the skeins are just a rainbow of colors. They're gorgeous.
That's like, I love the colors in there.
Yeah.
There's some great colors in there.
Yeah, and so the idea is that you just take out the little bits and you just spin them one after another, and then you apply them together after, and you'll just get this. She calls them, I think, little gems, the skeins.
That's amazing.
Just these skeins of just gorgeous colors. So she doesn't put a lot of these in her shop because I imagine they're fairly labor intensive. So when I saw on Instagram, she's like, "Oh, I'm putting some up soon," and I happen to be around the computer.
Oh, of course. Of course.
I went to her Etsy shop and I was like, refresh, refresh, refresh. I think she put 3 up and I got one. So again.
And she says she's not lucky,
How
seriously.
pretty is that?
That's beautiful, honestly.
So pretty.
That is really beautiful.
So I think I'm going to have to start
Colors are
these
super nice.
next. I think I'm going to have to start these next.
And that'll be your 6th project for the year? Oh, no, that's
No, that's
No, but don't you have so many things you're supposed to spin in a
I
year
want
too?
to
I'm sorry.
spin 60 ounces for the year.
Right.
And I'm in the mid 40s right now.
That's
So
not
I
bad.
might make it.
Well, something like that, probably you should.
That's about 3 ounces. So I'm climbing, but I've been spinning regularly because I can put that on my wheel because something has come off my wheel. What was I working on last episode?
You were working on the fiber for Amanda from Die Another Day.
And that's done.
Wow, that's done?
It's not plied,
Okay,
but it's all spun.
that's fine.
And look
how pretty that is. Oh my God, Amanda, you're going to love that. And I totally could see her wearing that with her hair color and everything. It's going to be beautiful on her.
So the
Like,
whole
absolutely
braid is on
beautiful.
there. I think I've got it, the singles, so that it will be a bit of
I just
DK
want
weight.
to show another side of it. Look at that.
It's like a beautiful sunset.
It is. It's totally.
So
it is
I'm ready to
beautiful.
two-ply this.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
So Amanda, this should be done soon.
Oh my God, I can't wait to see that.
And then I'm putting my tiddly bits on.
I'm good with this.
And then
Oh, sorry.
I have one more thing, and okay, so I watch Knitting Expat like pretty much the whole rest of the world. And she showed recently, I don't know if you've seen some of hers, where she got...
I'm so far
You're
behind in
She's behind.
podcasts right
She's
now.
so
I'm
busy.
sorry, people.
She
Especially
got,
my YouTube podcast. I'm trying to catch up just on my podcasts.
She got recently-ish, she started spinning with a hand spinner.
Okay.
So not a drop spindle.
She looks so cute, preggo, by the way.
Who doesn't look
She
cute
looks
pregnant?
so cute.
Everybody
pregnant.
looks cute.
And she's having a girl.
Yeah.
I think that's so
She should make it in
adorable.
3s.
Yeah. Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
That would be so adorable.
She's
Anyways,
got like
I'm
50
sorry.
pieces of
I
baby stuff.
I know.
So she showed this hand spinner. So it wasn't a drop spindle. What it was is you basically did this with it and it spun. Because she's like, I don't...
Really?
Yeah. And so I looked it up.
Wow.
And it's
It's like,
overseas somewhere, and the website was like not in English and stuff. You have to kind of contact them and blah, blah, blah. But then I was watching Carolyn from Next Beautiful Thing, and she mentioned that she is trying to get her son interested in spinning.
wow.
And so I mentioned to her, and I was like, oh, well, if you go look at, her podcast, she has this hand spinner, because I'm thinking of looking for one for Avery.
Yeah, Mina comes up with some talented or creative stuff sometimes.
She got it at a show. So then Carolyn, I guess, looked on Etsy, and she's like, oh, I found one on Etsy. And I was like, really?
Oh, really?
Really? So I went and looked, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, this would be perfect for Avery. So what we ended up doing was going in together
Nice.
to save shipping.
For sure, why not?
So I ordered them, and I ordered one for Avery and then one for her son, and then we split the cost and stuff. So what it is, basically, so this is from...
It's got hearts on it.
Yeah, I'll show you. So it's the Etsy shop is Cotswold Craft Cottage. Okay, so if you just look on that on Etsy, you'll find it. And it's a little hand spinner. And they have 3 different designs. So there was hearts. I got Avery the hearts.
Love the hearts.
Excuse me. So there was hearts. There was moons and stars, which I think
Very
is what
pretty.
Carolyn picked.
That's very nice too.
And
I
then
like
there was
that.
one other one that I don't remember. And basically what you do is you just do that. And then you do this to spin.
What kind of? Where does
Well, you'd have to do it like this or something. The fiber. I have to play with this. But this will be for
That's
Avery for
amazing.
Christmas, because she's really interested in my spinning and my knitting and stuff. But she's
Right,
not
she's
quite.
decorated
She's
her wheel.
turning 5. She's not quite at the age
Right.
where she has the coordination. And so they sent some fiber too.
That's amazing.
They sent a pamphlet with directions, and it's all in this cute little package. So I'm going to be putting this. This
Really
will be
cute.
her
Christmas present?
one of them. So I think I told you before, I try to keep her gifts controlled and focused. So we do want, wear, need, read, learn.
Want, wear, need, read, learn. Very
Yeah.
cool.
This is going to be her learn.
Excellent.
So yeah. If you're interested,
That's
if you
a
have
great
children,
idea. I'm just still running that through my head. That's
Yeah.
so she gets 5 gifts for Christmas.
she gets 5 gifts, and that keeps me from going crazy and buying her like everything.
That's amazing though, and you've basically covered everything that she possibly could have. A want is something she wants, and
Yeah, she's
a
getting a
wear.
princess dress.
A wear, so it was, but then
Clothing.
that's double. But that
No,
clothing,
but it's like clothing
for like
functional
every day,
clothing,
yeah. And then want wear need something that she needs,
Yeah.
so maybe like a new pair of shoes or boots or,
or
something,
like a bike helmet or something.
Yeah, and then want wear need
Read a book.
so a
She
new
gets a new
book,
book.
and learn, and something where here's her
learns,
spinning.
yeah.
She's gonna learn it. That's phenomenal.
Yeah,
What a
so
great
that's
idea! I hope other people use that, and if not,
I'm not the only one.
You
I
could
heard it
totally
somewhere.
steal Erin's
I
idea
heard it from somewhere else.
because she's got great ideas.
Yeah, because it's so easy to go crazy with gifts.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my spinning.
Excellent. Can I go back to this pattern thing for a second?
Is this the one you like?
No, this is
the
yeah.
one I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Okay, so I zoomed in
So
quite a bit.
back to Socktober and Lisa Ross.
Yeah,
These
so
are the 4 patterns.
there's the stripey one.
I'm doing those.
So do you have to do them separate colors like that, or can you match your colors? Because see, hers are reversibles.
It's for Owen, and he likes weird things, so I'll probably reverse them.
Are you going to use that sock yarn that you got at Eliza's?
No, I'm going to use
Dragon
one of
strings?
my. No, I want to keep that.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to use one of my.
Sorry.
Fat Cat Knits Fit. Oh my god.
Yeah.
words. Fat Cat Knits Club shipments, where
Okay.
she does the 50 grams of coordinating but different colors.
Okay.
Oh, we just got sherbet.
Is that who the sheep is? A sherbet?
That's what they call it. You know, on Ravelry when they said, "Oh, can't find the page."
Okay. So I don't know if you can see this.
No,
it's
it's not-
very hard. It's
it's
not,
a
and I
kind of a
zoomed
blurry
in, so
picture.
I'm sorry. But those are textured.
Yeah.
And these ones you can do.
Okay, so these ones she
Even though I
sounds
still
excited
love the
about.
Cookie A ones better.
So these ones, I'm not going back to Cookie A.
I like texture.
Nothing
though.
about
Texture's
nothing
good.
against Cookie A. It's just when you have problems with a pattern.
I get it.
You
I
just-
get it. You're like, move on to the next. Totally get that. Okay.
So these ones you would be happy with.
yeah, and these ones are super cool.
Yeah.
And
They are very cool, actually. One of my other brothers might like these.
I like those too. I think those are super cool. Look at that. So it's like stripes and then like houndstooth. I
Yeah.
think that's, oops, I almost dropped it. That's how my day goes today. And that's it. And that's,
So those are the 4 patterns:
that's
the
the 4
lace
patterns.
ones and the stripes
Yeah.
and the houndstooth
Oh,
and the
did we show
texture.
this one? I can show this
So
one.
$1 per pattern when you get them on the week that they're released. So go join her group and keep an eye out on those patterns.
I'll show you this one
then you
last
can
time.
kind of see all 4.
Yeah, I'll just
Like if you make it a little smaller, you can kind of see all 4 at once. So these 4 patterns are $1 each when they're released.
Yeah, there you go, there's 4.
And there's something for everyone, really.
Yeah, so 2 of them are toe up, or top down,
Yeah.
and then 2 are toe up.
But you can reverse it.
Oh yeah, I think that's stunning. Like the stripe with the houndstooth. Oh my god, that'd be amazing. And you could totally play with color because you can do different heel, toes, cuffs, and you can do different stripe colors compared to your houndstooth if you wanted to.
Why don't you do those
That's
ones
really
then?
cool. No, way too much work and too much color and too much weaving and ends because I feel bad for her to weave in all those ends.
Oh, you're saying I should do those ones. Is these your birthday gift for next year?
no, but
Actually, I have an idea for another pair of socks. So yeah.
but I like those textures.
Yeah.
Actually,
All right, I'm gonna do the textured ones then.
those blueberry waffle socks are ones that I want to maybe think I want to try. And Mina actually came out with some like 4 patterns too.
Yeah, I'm tempted
and
to get
I do
her
really like
collections.
some of her textures in
Yeah.
there. I really
The
do.
Beyond Vanilla collections, I like those.
Yeah, I do like some of her textures in there. I think I've seen them knit up. So yeah. So guess what? Now we're on to mystery boxes. I'm so excited.
This one's
I
actually
feel
pretty
like
heavy.
they're for me, but they're not. They're for her.
This one's okay. So these are both from Rosie's Moments, and we've talked about her before. I really like her mystery boxes. She puts a lot of thought into her items. She focuses them around a theme, and
Yes.
it's very obvious that she's thought about the theme. It's not just like here's a bunch of stuff in a box. And so this is now my 3rd month of her book themed one. She's been basing them around children's book themes. So
That's
the
right.
first one I did was Treasure Island.
Yeah.
Last time I reopened the Jungle Book one with the banana. It was hilarious.
Yes.
And then I joined, this is the Black Beauty one.
Yes.
And her next one for October is Heidi. And I've already joined that one.
There you go.
So,
from
the book.
the book.
yeah. Okay.
Cool.
And then I wanted to compare, because she also does a sock box based on the book Around the World in 80 Days.
I don't know that book.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to look up that one.
I don't know that book. I'm
But
sorry.
so the sock one is sock yarn, and then themes. I guess she takes a place that they go in this book, and she bases the box around one of those places. And the other one is a luxury skein. So I wanted to compare the
neat.
two because I love the book theme,
yeah.
but it's luxury yarn. I don't tend to knit for people with luxury yarn.
You can have from me with luxury yarn. But open it already. Open it, open it, open it.
I'm going to keep talking. Whereas the sock one is sock yarn and then a theme. So I think this
Take one
is
and
the book.
open it. She's killing me.
I'm going to keep delaying.
Wait, why don't we do the sock one
Okay,
first?
fine, let's do the sock one. Oh my god.
It's something new.
I think this is the sock one because it's a slightly less value than the luxury one.
Whatever, just open it.
Because we just cut the tape before we started recording. I don't know what's in here.
We haven't seen it.
Okay, so.
You want me to read while
you
read
read,
again?
you read while I dig, and
Such
then,
a
yeah, so
reader.
this Around the World in 80 Days.
Yeah, there we go.
Month 9, okay.
Okay. Do you want me to read the whole thing?
Just, because it kind of gives, just kind of skim.
This month, what's that? Felius continues his travels across America, leaving San Francisco, but on his travels from the tribe of American Indians captures him. Sorry, I could read. Told you I could read. This month's box is based on this part of his journey. When I was traveling in the States 2 years ago, we stayed in the American Native area, and the colors of the blankets being made were amazing. So the yarn was dyed with the blanket colors I saw. Wow, that's bright.
But it's sock yarn, but see, I can use this
Totally.
for my brothers,
Oh yeah,
right?
totally.
That's why I was kind of wanting to try the sock
red,
yarn.
aqua, and yellow. Red, aqua, and yellow. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, and a mini.
Oh, how cute is that?
So can you see that as like heels and toes?
Oh yeah. That is cute.
My brother, who would wear everything but pink, he would probably even wear pink.
those.
He
Yeah.
would totally wear
Yeah.
these.
And those would look pretty cool, I think. Okay, so Katie, who is only 16 and has just opened her Etsy shop after completing her GCSEs, printed the tea towel.
Look at that. It's got cactuses on it.
Really?
Look how cute is this?
That is really nice.
You know what? If I didn't want to use this as a tea towel, I could make a project bag with it.
That's really nice. That's very cool. Way to go.
Look how cute that
She's
is.
16 years old. By Maybe Mermaids.
Do you see what I mean about how she thinks about her
Can you
items?
see that? Maybe Mermaids. Maybe, like an M-A-Y-B-E. Maybe Mermaids. 100% cotton, and you can pop it in the wash at 40 degrees Celsius. There you go. Okay. So I couldn't find buttons in the theme, but I fell in love with the owls and hope the Indians like them too. Laugh out loud. Let's see. Oh, that is so cute. Okay, one's an upside down owl because the button's upside down. But then there's the other owl. Look at that. That is so cute. I don't know. Oh, maybe. There you can see probably better. There you go. That is really cute. Okay. I've included a peace pipe. Quote unquote, a peace pipe.
So she always includes something edible.
Oh, this is edible. Oh, no way.
It's like a little pipe.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's a peace pipe.
You need to
look
get
at that.
your mind
And it even has pink stuff coming out the top.
out of the guide.
So I've included a peace pipe and a stitch marker. Where's the stitch marker? Oh, it says USA.
Because the name.
Yeah, USA. Can you see that? It says USA. And
And the pattern. So she always includes
wait,
the
I'm
pattern.
not done yet.
Sorry.
The mini skein to knit the totem pole sock is smoke signal. That's what the mini skein was for. So it's called smoke signal. And that's a totem pole sock. I get it now. She didn't say that earlier, but now I get that. Okay. If this is your first sock club, in January I included a pattern called the totem pole, which is a free pattern on the on Ravelry. The mini skein each month is for these socks. If anyone would like a copy, cool.
I think
Thank
I'm
you,
going to do
Rosie.
it with these two together.
Thank
though.
you, Rosie.
Yeah.
That's
But how,
awesome.
and here's the pattern that she included.
And it's
So
free.
how neat was that little box?
Look at that.
Oh, this
Can
is
you
going to
see
be
that?
dangerous.
I hope you can see that.
You know why this is dangerous?
Well,
Because I think I need to order both the book one and the sock one now.
I knew that was going to happen for her. Blue Mountain Ridge socks. Blue Ridge Mountain socks. I can read today. Seriously, I can. It's a cute pattern. Don't forget to put that away.
Yep. So Rosie's Moments is
Ooh,
in
that was
the
fun.
UK. So
Okay.
if you are using American dollars,
Oh, yeah.
the value is awesome. I think the luxury box with shipping is $35 US.
Oh, wow, that's really good.
And the sock one is a little cheaper than that.
Well, that's amazing.
So Canadian, it's not as good a deal, but it's still, I think, for what she does and puts together, a really awesome box. But if you're using US dollars, it's even better.
Very cool.
So now the Black Beauty.
excited to see this.
Okay.
So excited. So excited. Black Beauty Mystery Box. Okay, so this has always been one of Rosie's favorite books, but I couldn't think of gifts that I would be happy to receive until last month. I hope you like the choices I've made.
Minty.
The yarn colorway is Galloping in the Buttercups, with the mini skein to represent Black Beauty for contrasting heel and cuff.
Again,
Wow.
my brothers would totally wear this.
Oh, there's lavender hooked up to it.
Yeah,
oh, and
she
there's
does
a
that with
horseshoe
all her
charm.
skeins.
And she's got a horseshoe charm on there.
Yeah, she does that with all her stuff as she puts lavender in it. Okay, so what's the base? Does it say? Fingering weight, superwash merino nylon. So I can totally
Very
use these for
nice.
socks. Awesome.
Yeah.
My brothers would totally wear this with the black heeled.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Totally.
That'd be cool.
It's just nice and soft.
Very cool.
Like that.
Okay. Polos, because horses like mints.
What? Oh, yeah.
Polos, because
Okay, that's
horses
what's
like
minty
mints.
because I'm like, smell the box.
Oh, I can
It's
smell them.
mints.
Yeah, I can smell it from here.
So
I
here's
don't
the
know what
edible.
polos are. We don't have those here.
It's probably like the.
It's probably like our
Lifesavers or
menthols?
something. Menthol, yeah, like.
Like those menthol.
It looks like it's
thingy.
flat though, so maybe like the lifesaver.
Oh, like a
mints.
lifesaver?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, look at the picture. It looks like lifesavers.
Oh yeah, it does. Looks like
So
lifesavers.
here's
Okay,
the edible.
something new to us. There you go. The Black Beauty soap is a true work of art.
It's
and
got
I'm
a
sure
Black
it is.
Beauty head
Oh,
on
she's
it.
used the same person
Yeah.
again. I love this lady's soaps.
But look, it's got the black beauty head.
That's awesome. Can you smell it? What does it smell like this time? It doesn't say what it smells like.
I'll tell you
I
later.
don't know. But that's really pretty.
Do you see the little black
Look at
head?
that, right in the
Little-
middle
Yeah,
here.
the little black beauty head.
That's amazing.
So it was
and this is
custom-made.
again the Sunshine and Baby Showers. Crisp
Crisp
apples.
apples. Oh.
I can't smell that time.
I can only smell them in right now.
Oh, and look it.
What's
On
that
the top, there's a carrot. Can you see that? Horses
That is
love
so
carrots, but they also love
Oh my
apples.
God,
so
that's
that's
so
too funny. That's really cool. Okay, and then a nail file, as farriers use a file when putting horseshoes on the hoofs. That's awesome. Is it a glass file?
Actually,
It's a glass nail file, I think.
Yeah, it
It's a
might
glass
be,
file.
eh?
Glass files are really good for your nails, by
Feel
the way,
that.
people. Yeah,
Like that's not just a cheap
No.
nail file.
It's really
a
nice,
really nice
yeah.
nail file.
and it's
circular
colors too.
too.
Yeah. A yellow narcissus bulb. Is that what that is? Narcissus bulb. Didn't think you would like buttercup seeds.
So this is for the flowers.
Avery, there's a
Yeah,
project
yeah,
for
there's
Avery
another
again.
project for
Totally.
Avery.
A needle felting horse brooch to play with.
Okay. So a little craft kit to make a
Wait.
needle felted horse.
Oh. Oh, is that all part of it?
Yeah, horse
Oh,
brooch.
how cool.
Needle felting kit.
Very cool. The horseshoe stitch marker is attached to the yarn
Okay,
tag, which we
yep,
already
we saw that
showed.
one.
And finally, a button with something dried from Beauty's Field. Oh God, you're gonna make me hold this up, aren't you?
I'll do it with my short little arms. All
Can
right.
you see that? I don't know if I can see it. You want me to-
There's a dried flower under like resin or something.
Oh, how pretty. Okay, let's see if I can do this. And we'll put it behind white. You see that, people? Look how pretty that is. That's very cool. It's like a dandelion flower or something. Very nice.
Yeah, or daisy or something. I don't know.
I don't know, something. It's white. It's
Still,
really
it's
pretty.
pretty, yeah.
And then she's even wrapped it up in horse ribbon.
So there's horse ribbon
That is so cute. That is really
and the pattern. It's got little horseshoes on it.
cute. No way.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I don't know if we can see that. Can I take the plastic is gonna give
Yeah, you can.
um,
Yeah. But see what I mean? What she does with her
I, can
boxes?
see, I know. Her boxes are great. Like look how exciting I am. It's not even
I
my
know.
box.
I'm like I'm
There you go.
addicted. I'm addicted to
You
these
can totally
boxes.
see that better. Look at the horseshoes. That's amazing.
How well thought out is that?
That's
those
awesome.
items?
I love that. That's cute.
Every little detail.
I know. Like this was a great box. I
Yeah.
do like these boxes because I know what the books are about. And
Yeah.
The other one I didn't know what the book was about.
No, I don't, but I
it's
think
it's still
she
a great
still
package
puts a good
though.
job putting things together. So that's really cool. So if you like that, if you think that this is something that you would be interested in, it's Rosie's Moments.
Yeah.
The next month for the book theme is Heidi.
Yeah.
I'll have to see because she usually puts, in probably a week or two, she'll have November's up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'll have to see what that
Oh,
one
so
is.
maybe by our next podcast we'll be able to talk about November's.
Maybe she'll have it up and we'll know what it is.
Okay. Sorry,
Crinkle, crinkle.
I love this. I love opening them with her. They're so much fun. I like reading the story.
Yeah, it's
Because
just
she puts a
yeah.
nice story to it, which
She
makes
does.
which makes it even more exciting because then you know the background of what she's thinking.
You don't
and how
have to
put it
guess. You
together.
don't have to be like, well, why is there a nail file in here?
Well, not even that bulb thing. Like,
Yeah.
why would you put that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so yeah.
But
I
when
just-
she
I love
when
the
she
story that
explains
goes
it
with
all, it's just like you're opening a very
It feels like a
thoughtful,
storybook.
very thoughtful little gift.
Yeah.
Based, yeah. So I really like her
Totally.
stuff. She's
Excellent.
totally worth checking out. And she has
So-
yarn and stuff in her shop too. She doesn't just do the mystery boxes.
Yeah. No, I know that. So yeah. So are we done?
Are
This
we
was a
done?
long episode. with
They're all
kids.
asking, "Are you done yet?"
Yeah.
We're done.
We're done.
Yeah.
No more. No more.
No.
Yeah. So thank you very much for watching us, and we appreciate that you're staying this long to watch us. And I hope you enjoyed those mystery
Yeah.
boxes as much as we did. They were so much fun. Can't wait till next time. So we will see you next time. Thank you for
Yeah,
watching.
after we go to Woodstock.
That's right. We'll have more goodies to show you. God, there'll be lots.
Not too
probably.
many. I promise.
She says not too many, I say lots. We'll see what happens. Until then, happy knitting.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. 50 grams of coordinating but different colors.
Okay.
Oh, we just got sherbet.
Is that who the sheep is? A sherbet?
That's what they call it. You know, on Ravelry when they said, "Oh, can't find the page."
Okay. So I don't know if you can see this.
No,
it's very hard. It's not, and I
kind of a
zoomed
blurry
in, so
picture.
I'm sorry, but those are textured.
Yeah.
And I totally, these ones you can do.
Okay, so these ones
Even
she
though I
sounds
still
excited
love the
about.
Cookie A ones better.
So these ones, I'm not going back to Cookie A.
I like texture.
Nothing against Cookie A. It's just, you know, when you have problems with a pattern.
I get it.
You
I get it. You're like, move on to the next. Totally get that. Okay.
So these ones you would be happy with.
Yeah, and these ones are super cool.
Yeah,
and
they are very cool actually. One of my other brothers might like these.
I like those too. I think those are super cool. Look at that. So it's like stripes and then like houndstooth.
Yeah.
Oops, I almost dropped it. That's how my day goes today. And that's it. And that's,
So those are the 4 patterns: the lace
patterns.
ones and the stripes and the houndstooth
Oh,
and the
did we show
texture.
this one? I can show this
So
one.
$1 per pattern when you get them on the week that they're released. So go join her group and keep an eye out on those patterns.
I'll show you this one
then you
last
can
time.
kind of see all 4.
Yeah, I'll just
Like if you make it a little smaller, you can kind of see all 4 at once. So these 4 patterns are $1 each when they're released.
Yeah, there you go, there's 4.
And there's something for everyone, really.
Yeah, so 2 of them are toe up, or top down,
Yeah.
and then 2 are toe up.
But you can reverse it.
Oh yeah, I think that's stunning. Like the stripe with the houndstooth. Oh my god, that'd be amazing. And you could totally play with color because you can do different heel, toes, cuffs, and you can do different stripe colors compared to your houndstooth if you wanted to.
Why don't you do this?
That's really cool. No, way too much work and too much color and too much weaving in ends because I feel bad for her to weave in all those ends.
Oh, you're saying I should do those ones. Is these your birthday gift for next year?
No, but
Actually, I have an idea for another pair of socks. So yeah.
but I like those textures.
Yeah.
Actually,
all right, I'm gonna do the textured ones then.
those blueberry waffle socks are ones that I want to maybe think I want to try. And Mina actually came out with some like 4 patterns too.
Yeah, I'm tempted
and
to get
I
her
do really like
collections.
some of her textures in
Yeah.
there. I really
The
do.
Beyond Vanilla collections, I like those.
Yeah, I do like some of her textures in there. I think I've seen them knit up. So yeah. So guess what? Now we're on to mystery boxes. I'm so excited.
This one's actually
I feel
pretty
like
heavy.
they're for me, but they're not. They're for her.
This one's okay. So these are both from Rosie's Moments, and we've talked about her before. I really like her mystery boxes. She puts a lot of thought into her items. She focuses them around a theme, and it's
Yes.
very obvious that she's thought about the theme. It's not just like here's a bunch of stuff in a box. And so I've done. This is now my 3rd month of her book themed one. She's been basing them around children's book themes. So
That's
the
right.
first one I did was Treasure Island.
Yeah.
Last time we opened the Jungle Book one with the banana. It was hilarious.
Yes.
And then I joined, this is the Black Beauty one.
Yes.
And her next one for October is Heidi. And I've already joined that one.
Heidi.
So,
From
the book.
the book.
yeah. Okay.
Cool.
And then I wanted to compare, because she also does a sock box based on the book Around the World in 80 Days.
I don't know that book.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to look up that one.
I don't know that book.
But so the sock one is sock yarn, and then themes. I guess she takes a place that they go in this book, and she bases the box around one of those places. And the other one is a luxury skein. So I wanted to compare the
neat.
two because I love the book theme,
Yeah.
but it's luxury yarn. I don't tend to knit for people with luxury yarn.
You can have from me with luxury yarn. But open it already. Open it.
I'm going to keep talking. Whereas the sock one is sock yarn and then a theme. So I think this is the book.
Open it. She's killing me.
I'm going to keep delaying.
Wait, why
So-
don't
I'm
we
just
do the
moving
sock
on.
one first?
Okay, fine, let's do the sock one. Oh my god.
It's something new.
I think this is the sock one because it's a slightly less value than the luxury one.
Whatever, just open it.
Because we just cut the tape before we started recording. I don't know what's in here.
We haven't seen it.
Okay, so.
You want me to read while
Yeah,
you read
you
again?
read while I dig. And then, yeah, so this Around the World in 80 Days.
Yeah, there we go.
Month 9, okay.
Okay. Do you want me to read the whole thing?
Just, so, well, because it kind of gives, just kind of skim.
This month, what's that? Phileas continues his travels across America, leaving San Francisco, but on his travels from the tribe of American Indians captures him. Sorry, I could read. Told you I could read. This month's box is based on this part of his journey. When I was traveling in the States 2 years ago, we stayed in the American Native area, and the colors of the blankets being made were amazing. So the yarn was dyed with the blanket colors I saw. Wow, that's bright.
But it's sock yarn, but see, I can use this
Totally.
for my brothers,
Oh yeah,
right?
totally.
That's why I was kind of wanting to try the sock
red,
yarn.
aqua, and yellow. Red, aqua, and yellow. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, and a mini.
Oh, how cute is that?
So can you see that as like heels and toes?
Oh yeah. That is cute.
My brother, who would wear everything but pink, he
That
would
would-
probably
he
even
would
wear
wear
pink.
those,
He would
yeah.
totally wear
Yeah.
these.
And those ones are pretty cool, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so Katie, who is only 16 and has just opened her Etsy shop after completing her GCSEs, printed the tea towel.
Look at that. It's got cactuses on it.
Really?
Look how cute is this?
That is really nice.
You know what? If I didn't want to use this as a tea towel, I could make a project bag with it.
That's really nice. That's very cool. Way to go.
Look how cute that
She's
is.
16 years old. By Maybe Mermaids.
Do you see what I mean about how she thinks about her
Can you
items?
see that? Maybe Mermaids. Maybe, like an M-A-Y-B-E. Maybe Mermaids. 100% cotton, and you can pop it in the wash at 40 degrees Celsius. There you go. Okay. So I couldn't find buttons in the theme, but I fell in love with the owls and hope the Indians like them too. Laugh out loud. Let's see. Oh, that is so cute. Okay, one's an upside down owl because the button's upside down, but then there's the other owl. Look at that. That is so cute. I don't know. Oh, maybe there you can see probably better. There you go. That is really cute. Okay. I've included a peace pipe, quote unquote, a peace pipe.
So she always includes something edible.
Oh, this is edible. Oh, no way.
It's like a little pipe.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's a peace pipe.
You need to
Look
get
at that.
your mind
And it even has pink stuff coming out of the top.
out of the gutter.
So I've included a peace pipe and a stitch marker. Where's the stitch marker? Oh, it says USA.
Well, because the name.
Yeah, USA. Can you see that? It says USA. And
the pattern. So she always includes
wait,
a
I'm
pattern.
not done yet.
Sorry.
The mini skein to knit the totem pole sock is smoke signal. That's what the mini skein is for.
Okay.
So it's called smoke signal. And that's a totem pole sock. I get it now. She didn't say that earlier, but now I get that. Okay. If this is your first sock club, in January I included a pattern called the totem pole, which is a free pattern on the on Ravelry. The mini skein each month is for these socks. If anyone would like a copy, cool.
I think
Thank
I'm
you,
going to do
Rosie.
it with these two together.
Thank
though.
you, Rosie.
Yeah.
That's
But how,
awesome.
and here's the pattern that she included.
And it's
So
free.
how neat was that little box?
Look at that.
Oh, this
Can
is
you
going to
see
be
that?
dangerous.
I hope you can see that.
You know why this is dangerous?
Well,
Because I think I need to order both the book one and the sock one now.
I knew that was going to happen for her. Blue Mountain Ridge socks. Blue Ridge Mountain socks. I can read today. Seriously, I can. It's a cute pattern. Don't forget to put that away.
Yep. So Rosie's Moments is
Ooh,
in
that was
the
fun.
UK. So
Okay.
if you are using American dollars,
Oh, yeah.
it's the value is awesome. I think the luxury box with shipping is $35 US.
Oh, wow,
Okay?
that's really good.
And the sock one is a little cheaper than that.
Well, that's amazing.
So Canadian, it's not as good a deal, but it's still, I think, for what she does and puts together, a really awesome box. But if you're using US dollars, it's even better.
Very cool.
So now the Black Beauty.
excited to see this.
Okay.
So excited. So excited. Black Beauty mystery box. Okay, so this has always been one of Rosie's favorite books, but I couldn't think of gifts that I would be happy to receive until last month. I hope you like the choices I've made.
Minty.
The yarn colorway is Galloping in the Buttercups, with the mini skein to represent Black Beauty for contrasting heel and cuff.
Again,
Wow.
my brothers would totally wear this.
Oh, there's lavender hooked up to it.
Yeah,
oh, and
she
there's
does
a
that with
horseshoe
all her
charm.
skeins.
And she's got a horseshoe charm on there.
Yeah, she does that with all her stuff as she puts lavender in it. Okay, so what's the base? Does it say? Fingering weight, superwash merino and nylon. So I can totally
Very
use these for
nice.
socks. Awesome.
Yeah.
My brothers would totally wear this with the black heeled.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Totally.
That'd be cool.
It's just nice and soft.
Very cool.
Like that.
Okay. Polos because horses like mints.
What? Oh, yeah.
Polos because
Okay, that's
horses
what's
like
minty
mints.
because I'm like, smell the box.
Oh, I can
It's
smell them.
mints.
Yeah, I can smell it from here.
So
I
here's
don't
the
know what
edible.
polos are. We don't have those here.
It's probably like the.
It's probably like our,
Lifesavers or
menthols?
something. Menthol, yeah, like.
Like those menthol.
It looks like it's
thingy.
flat though, so maybe like the lifesaver.
Oh, like a
mints.
lifesaver?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, look at the picture. It looks like lifesavers.
Oh yeah, it does. Looks like
So
lifesavers.
here's the
Okay,
edible.
something new to us. There we
Yeah.
go. The Black Beauty soap is a true work of art.
It's
and
got
I'm
a
sure
Black
it is.
Beauty head
Oh,
on
she's
it.
used the same person
Yeah.
again. I love this lady's soaps.
But look, it's got the black beauty head.
That's awesome. Can you smell it? What does it smell like this time? It doesn't say what it smells like.
I'll tell you
I
later.
don't know. But that's really pretty.
Do you see the little black
Look at
head?
that, right in the middle
Yeah,
there.
the little black beauty head.
That's amazing.
So it was
and this is
custom-
again the Sunshine and Baby Showers. Crisp,
Crisp
apples.
Oh,
I can't smell that time.
I can only smell the mint
I
right
don't
now.
know. Oh, and look it.
What?
On
that
the top, there's a carrot. Can you see that? Horses
That is
love
so
carrots, but they also love
Oh my
apples,
God,
so
that's
that's too
cute.
funny. That's really cool. Okay, and then a nail file, as farriers use a file when putting horseshoes on the hoofs. That's awesome. Is it a glass file?
Actually,
It's a glass nail file, I think.
Yeah,
It's a glass file.
Eh?
Glass files are really good for your nails, by
Feel
the way,
that.
people. Yeah.
Like that's not just a cheap
No.
nail file.
It's really
a
nice,
really nice
yeah.
nail file.
Nice
circular
colors too, yeah. A yellow narcissus bulb. Is that what that is? Narcissus bulb? Didn't think you would like buttercup seeds.
So this is for the flowers.
Avery, there's a
Yeah,
project for
there's
Avery?
a
Yeah,
project for
totally.
Avery.
A needle felting horse brooch to play with.
Okay. So a little craft kit to make a needle felted horse.
Oh. Oh, is that all part of it?
Yeah, horse
Oh,
brooch.
how cool.
Needle felting kit.
Very cool. The horseshoe stitch marker is attached to the yarn tag, which we
Yep,
already
we saw that
showed.
one.
And finally, a button with something dried from Beauty's Field. Oh God, you're gonna make me hold this up, aren't you?
I'll do it with my short little arms. All
Can
right.
you see that? I don't know if I can see it. You want me
It's there's a dried flower under like resin or something.
Oh, how pretty. Okay, let's see if I can do this, and we'll put it behind white. You see that, people? Look how pretty that is. That's very cool. It's like a dandelion flower or something. Very nice.
Yeah, or daisy or something. I don't know.
I don't know, something. It's white. It's
Still,
really
it's
pretty.
pretty, yeah.
And then she's even wrapped it up in horse ribbon.
So there's horse ribbon
That is so cute. That is really
and the pattern. It's got little horseshoes on it.
cute. No way.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I don't know if you can see that. Can I tell you, the plastic is going to give...
Yeah, you can. Yeah. But see what I mean? What she does with her
I,
boxes?
can see, I know. Her boxes are great. Like, look how exciting I am. It's not even
I
my
know.
box.
I'm like I'm
There you go.
addicted. I'm addicted to
You
these
can totally
boxes.
see that better. Look at the horseshoes. That's amazing.
How well thought out is that?
That's
with those
awesome.
items?
I love that. That's cute.
Every little detail.
I know. Like, this was a great box. I do like these boxes because I know what the books are about. You know.
Yeah.
The other one, I didn't know what the book was about.
No, I don't, but I think
it's still a great
still
package,
puts a good
though.
job putting things together. So that's really cool. So if you like that, if you think that this is something that you would be interested in, it's Rosie's Moments.
Yeah.
The next month for the book theme is Heidi.
Yeah.
I'll have to see because she usually puts, in probably a week or two, she'll have November's up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'll have to see what that
Oh,
one
so
is.
maybe by our next podcast we'll be able to talk about November's.
Maybe she'll have it up and we'll know what it is.
Okay. Sorry,
Crinkle, crinkle.
I love this. I love opening them with her. They're so much fun. I like reading the story.
Yeah, it's
Because
just
she puts a
yeah.
nice story to it,
She does.
which it makes it even more exciting because then you know the background of what she's thinking.
You don't
and how
have to
put it
guess. You don't
together.
have to be like, well, why is there a nail file in here?
Well, not even that bulb thing. Like,
Yeah.
why would you put that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so yeah.
But
I
when
just-
she
I love
when
the
she
story that
explains
goes
it
with
all, it's just like you're opening a very
It feels like a
thoughtful-
storybook.
very thoughtful little gift.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I really like her
Totally.
stuff. She's
Excellent.
totally worth checking out. And she has yarn and stuff in her shop too. She doesn't just do the mystery boxes.
Yeah. No, I know that. So yeah. Are we done?
Are
This
we
was a long
done?
episode.
They're all asking, "Are you done yet?"
Yeah.
We're done.
We're done.
Yeah.
No more. No more.
No.
Yeah. So thank you very much for watching us, and we appreciate that you're staying this long to watch us. And I hope you enjoyed those mystery
Yeah.
boxes as much as we did. They were so much fun. Can't wait till next time. So we will see you next time. Thank you for
Yeah,
watching.
after we go to Woodstock.
That's right. We'll have more goodies to show you. God, there'll be lots.
Not too
probably.
many, I promise.
She says not too many. I say lots. We'll see what happens. Until then, happy knitting. Bye.
Bye.
Oh yeah, I think there's no lots. Do you know what time it is?
Yeah, I know what time it is.
We're like, so we started about 13 minutes in. It's an hour and 34 minutes. So we were like, woo.